Can y'all hear me? Man, YouTube is tripping, bro. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego in the back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification, gang, we working. Now y'all can hear me, right? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Whoops, here we go. I should have known I was bound to get pulled into some bullshit. Sooner or later, you little haters are too jealous of us to love us. You hated your unit. And Obi's coming, Twitch's coming, you're sick to your stomach. 50% of it's 50 cent. The other 50% of it's whose color of skin it is. And if you even considering taking our label down, you better find a building to fire. Fucking plane into it. But I'm not trying to get too intricate into it. I'm just trying to give you a little limp. Let's get it. All right, we working. Man, I don't know what is going on with YouTube. It's like keep cutting the sound off. Like I ain't even changed no settings, nothing. Just no sound. No sound. For no reason, man. Bro, YouTube is so weird. Like I love the platform and what it's been able to provide and, you know, talk to people. But they always change shit. Nobody's asking. It's like DAZN and the WBC and shit. Always change stuff no one asked them to change. And then the stuff that would be beneficial to change don't get changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody asked for no franchise belt and just, hey, let's fuck shit up. We got these franchise titles. Here, you want one? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn, I gotta watch. I got big ass hands and shit. I don't knocked hella shit off my computer. Smash the like button. Eagles Army. Let's see them outwork me. I told y'all. Where is old media? You should be asking if you a fan of old media. You like what they doing. You should be like, hey man, new media, Eagles Army, Ego. They're making it hard for us to exist. You should be looking to your saviors right now to come and save you. Because we bringing up all the points. We having the most fun. I done the livest gates. Where's old media? We doing video after video. I told you, let's see them outwork me. When's that gonna happen? They can come and talk, oh, you're ugly, blah, blah, your beard, shut the fuck. When are they gonna outwork me, bro? That's what we working for. Nah, YouTube ain't coming from me. If you seen this YouTube checks, you know they ain't coming from me. I don't break YouTube guidelines. Me and YouTube got to understand it. Yeah, so that ain't the case. But where's old media? Please, you guys got to do something. That's why I don't care when I speak my mind and I speak it from the heart and I speak that real and people get mad. They just gonna have to get mad. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm being honest. I'm telling you my honest, uncut thoughts. I'm being realistic. I'm being, professional for boxing. We have fun with it. But I'm telling you what I honestly feel. And it's so funny that we live in such a PC society and so many people are so used to kissing ass and stuff. So like, they're not going to tell you. They're going to try to protect something. Like, no offense, this is not like a direct shot at nobody. You ain't seen me really make videos about Logan Paul. You see, and just so you know, I'm just telling you, the reason I'm putting this stuff in perspective, again, to each his own. If people are covering the fight or making videos, that's their business. I don't care. I'm out here eating. I get money, so I ain't worried about it. So this ain't a shot to nobody. So, I'm just telling you my thoughts. But the funny thing is, when they can't stop the message and they see like new media growing, having fun, have some laughs, but speaking that real in boxing and reporting what's going on in the sport, they try to get mad and silence that and, come up with all these sidebar, just really excuses as to, oh, shut up, Ego, you're so biased, just stuff like that with no explanation. And the funny thing is this, they say, in an effort to hate on what I'm doing, they say stuff like, oh, this is clickbait because you made a video about Tyson Fury. This is clickbait because you're talking about Canelo. But you notice if I'm the clickbait king, like they say, right? And we ain't talking about why do people keep coming back. If I'm the clickbait king, why I ain't made no videos about Logan Paul KSI? I could easily run up the YouTube algorithm and get the, and get numbers up on that, because somebody's going to want to hear about that fight. It's supposed to be a big fight for, middle America or whoever that likes them. Bro, I don't have to do, I tell you all the time, I don't have to sell my soul to do anything. That fight, I don't know nothing about it. That's cool. Logan Paul, he's going to make some money. KSI, yeah, I'll watch it for you guys, and give some thoughts on it. But it ain't nothing. It's actually sad. It's sad to me that DAZN is putting that as a precipice of what boxing is and making that look like that's the real fight. But then Nonito Donaire and Inouye was a great fight, and it got no airtime. It got no promotion, You guys, I keep telling you, Canelo Kovalev, that shit was boring as a motherfucker. And it looked FAF to me, fake as fuck. But y'all seem to have liked it, and don't, old media and the Canelo Man fans, they seem to have liked it so much, right? They liked it so much, and that didn't get promoted as much as KSI Logan Paul. So what happened? Old media is running out of excuses. They're running out of like potential obstacles and roadblocks, and you guys are getting to see more and more the truth. Again, if I'm the clickbait king, all I do is clickbait and all the shit they accuse me of, then why am I not doing nonstop videos? This fight, the Logan Paul, is in my state. It's in LA. I didn't even apply for it. You could call DAZN, you can call Matchroom, see if they have an application from my brand to cover the fight, right? I didn't even bother. It's not like, I applied and they said, we're full. Bro, I didn't even apply. And if you don't believe me, go check with Rematch Room. I was never, like I said, that's not my cup of tea. Like, I don't have to go. I don't know nothing about it. It's cool. Let them make their money and stuff, but I don't have to be there for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be there for that. But I'm the view whore. All I care about is money. All I care about, old media, this shit's not adding up. I can make 7 and 8 videos about Logan Paul and KSI just to run up the algorithm, but I'm not, because that's not, to me, that's just, like I said, a novelty fight. I don't know, it's over my head. I'm not really checking for it like that. I'll watch it, but I ain't checking for it like that, but if I'm so money hungry as they claim, then why don't I just do a bunch of videos? There's a lot of people doing that, oh yeah, KSI said he could beat boxers and Logan Paul gets pushed. Bro, you ain't seen one video from me from it, because I don't even understand the concept. Like I told y'all yesterday, DAZN needs some real help. They and don't say, it's good. Yeah, of course you didn't make a video, you hate DAZN, because I made videos about Regis Prograis. I talked about Regis Prograis. I talked about Donaire and Inouye. I talked about Canelo fight. So I don't duck or dodge no boxing. But again, the Logan Paul, that's not, to me, it's just something in the air. You feel what I'm saying? So just a message. I just want you guys to see this stuff. I could easily, Logan Paul got pushed. Yeah, bro, I'm not making no weigh-in video. I'll check it out. No love lost. My dude Cannon Briggs is helping Logan Paul. I'll watch it. I'm not mad at it, but it's not my highest concern. Like, motherfuckers is like working the Logan Paul KSI fight like it's a tough ass fight week, bro. I'm trying to gear up for real boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like a real fight week is like Wilder. I'm trying to get some content out so you guys can see what's going on. That's like real fights to me for boxing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to jam and put out a whole bunch of videos about something that I know doesn't really even shape. But I don't even know what weight they're fighting at. Real talk. I don't even know, nothing like that. Because Logan Paul looks like he's 1 or 2 weight classes bigger than KSI. I don't even know, I'm just being real. I know they're popular, and I know they have a fan base, but I don't even know who they are like that. like I had never, I seen Logan Paul. He used to do like skits and shit, you know. But I don't know. I never really got into it. Like I don't know KSI. It's hearsay. Most of what I know about them is hearsay. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even know. I don't even really know much about them. Like I said, but but listen to what old media says. Oh, Ego, he's TMZ of boxing. He'll do anything for money. I'm TMZ of boxing. I ain't covering this fight. I'm not breaking my back to cover it, especially. You know, I got other shit to do. Like, you know, I had to catch up and watch the Donaire Inouye fight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the TMZ of boxing. I'm not breaking my back to cover. Bro, I went to the donation center to donate shit for the holidays. That's what I'm saying. This ain't no fight week to me like that. Any other fight week, you know, I be on the fights and like watching everything and shit. Bro, this is just something to do. I'm not looking at it like, I heard that they said they want to come to boxing and stay. That's cool. We'll see how it plays out on Saturday. But I'm not looking at this as like a typical boxing fight week like I normally would. Like whether I'm going to the fight or not, I try to, you know, focus in on the fight week and jam out, put all my content out. I'm not looking at this. To me, it's not no fight week like that. You know, and that's just my honest opinion. So good luck to them. Stay safe, stay blessed. And that's just what it is. But once again, just listen to what old media says. They know that Ego's TMZ of boxing, but you don't see me scurrying and chasing Logan Paul and Jake Paul trying to get no interview and, you know, or be at home and cover this. Oh, Logan got pushed, you know, trying to hype this shit up. But I'm TMZ. Oh, okay. Just want y'all to see this shit. So I don't know. I don't even know. Like, see, the other thing is why I'm not making a bunch of videos is because I don't make a bunch of videos if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I ain't had time, and nor have I made the time to really research. I don't even know their like fighting styles. Like, I don't know if KSI has a lot of power, if Logan Paul has power. I just see Logan Paul looks like he's in good shape and he looks a bit bigger. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know who's the slick boxer or who has the most power. Like, I don't know, nor have I made time for that. Like I said, look at Blue Blood Sports TV. Shout out to my dude. He said, salute to my bro, Boxing Ego. We live in Vegas, gonna be a movie. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm doing stuff like that so you guys can enjoy a actual fight week, you know? So I'm getting stuff situated. Like I said, I'll watch KSI Logan Paul, but it's not worth me not being prepared for a real fight week, trying to jam out content for the YouTube algorithm on some shit that I know is not really even boxing like that. Do you get what I'm saying? It don't make sense to burn myself out. And then when the real fight comes up with, because you have to understand, I'm Antonio Banderas and Desperado, El Mariachi. It's just me. I don't have like a massive team and get 3 and 4 credentials. When I go to cover fights, I get the credential and that's it. I got to edit, shoot, interview, ask the questions, you know, post it, upload it, put the type. I do everything. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. That's why you haven't seen, you know, oh, Ego, he's TMZ. Yeah, I'm TMZ. But the circus novelty fight, I ain't even put one video out on it. Somebody tell me, from the moment this shit started, I'll give you $100 and you show a dedicated video I made to like talking about or breaking down that fight. Logan Paul KSI. I've covered every company's regular fight, Top Rank fights, DAZN fight, Golden Boy fight, PBC fights, anybody's fight card. When you ever see me make a video. Exactly. I'll wait. But if someone can come up with a video I made in the last 5 months or 6 months since this fight was announced, this rematch, and I got $100 for you, bro. That's what I'm saying. You talking to a real life Bay Area boss, bro. I play by my own rules. I do what I want to do. I don't have to just clout chase no shit. You know, I don't have to just talk about something. Oh, Logan got put, bro. And from what I seen, this is no shade. Get your money. DAZN, make your money. But to me, it wasn't my cup of tea. Like the press conference, Logan, I seen the highlight. I didn't even watch the whole thing, but I seen the highlight, right? And the highlight, he was saying something to KSI. KSI asked him a question, name 3 Muhammad Ali fights. And I don't think he could answer it or something. So Logan Paul was like, oh, do some simple math. You know, what's 9 times 9? What's 7 times 6? And he just started throwing out all these like math problems. I'm good with times tables. I learned times tables in England in their way events from American schools. So I knew the answer to all. 9 times 9, 81. You know, 6 times 6, 24. Like I know my times tables. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 6, 30. Like, you know, 5 times 2, 10. Like I know my times tables. But I was just like 7 times 7, 49. Okay. I still got it. I still got my multiplication, and I write cursive. But anyway, you know, 7 times 8, 56. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, England had me right that we was learning multiplications and shit, all types of shit. We was learning all types of shit, bro. 6 times 6, 36, but you good. What did I say? I know 6 times 6. What did I say? Oh, I said 24. Oh, I was going too fast. My bad. I know that. I was going fast. I was trying to make a point. Okay, y'all trying to play me? All right. He said 6 times 6 is 36. All right, let's do it the catalog. I did say 24, I think. I was going fast. My bad. Players fuck up too. But anyway, the point I'm making is like, what does that have to do with boxing, bro? Like, okay, KSI asked Logan Paul, name 3 Muhammad Ali fights. And you say, here's some math problems. What's 6 plus 4? 5 times 5. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, there's a lot of fighters that dropped out of high school and shit. Like Maidana and Floyd. Floyd, they say the motherfucker can't read and shit. He dropped out of high school. But he's the most gifted boxer this generation has ever seen. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't really understand that. I don't even understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Conor McGregor, he was saying funny shit to Floyd. And see, I posted this tweet earlier with this DAZN fight with KSI. I posted this earlier, and I'm just for sake of continuity or whatever. Damn, y'all really had me saying 24. 6 times 4 is, oh my gosh, y'all try to play me, bro. I think I meant to say 6 times 4, and I said 6 times 6. Hey, y'all played me, bro. Y'all try to play me. Let's go. Let's run it. 6 times 1, 6. Okay. Y'all trying to play me the time set. Y'all really had me saying 24, like Kiefer Sutherland. Let me find this tweet. I heard they're making a reboot to Scream. That's kind of interesting. Look, here's what I put. In my opinion, I might take the Logan Paul KSI 2, quote, it's a real pro fight, no headgear angle, more serious if they weren't trying to be a baby Mayweather versus McGregor with the theatrics at the press conference. How is this helping grow boxing? You know? So that's my thing. I feel like Mayweather, y'all don't understand how powerful Mayweather is. I know you suck at Mayweather. They're going to say stupid shit. They're going to say stupid ass shit. But Mayweather is fucking powerful. Here's why. He does shit and it becomes fashionable. There was nobody in boxing talking about easy work before Floyd. He said it on one of the 24/7. Oh, that motherfucker, easy work. Now that's like an ongoing random thing that different people from around the world, UK boxers, boxers from Mexico, Mexican American, black, that's just something people say. All work, hard work, dedication. That's something people just say now, Olympic style blood and urine test. He was a trendsetter for that. Now this is like the norm to do some form of drug testing for the bigger fights. So no matter how they try, they can't erase history. The Mayweather created the 24/7. And that's just the reality of it. And anyway, the reason I said it is because, okay, Mayweather wants to fight Conor McGregor. Now you see Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury going at it. You have like De La Hoya and Canelo saying they want to fight Conor, and TJ Dillashaw wants to fight Gervonta. You know, shit like that. Mayweather started all this. He started this, you know, making this a trend. And I feel like Mayweather McGregor press conference was so lit and like talked about, and it helped the numbers so much because the way those two promoted the fight. I don't know what you're thinking, you know, fuck the Mayweather. And people were like seeing him in Canada and all around the world and shit, New York and LA, doing all this. And now that's what like some press conferences are attempting to recreate. But like to me, this KSI Logan Paul press conference, it's like Walmart Great Value Mayweather McGregor press conference. You know what I'm saying? Like Conor McGregor, this is my opinion. I'm not saying he's perfect, like attacking the bus and punching old people and shit. That you know, that don't make no sense to me. But to me, he's funny. Like he's witty. He's witty enough to bless the mic. You know, some people sleep on this. Like you notice all these motherfuckers tell me I say something about Canelo or whoever, you know, happens to be the current news, and they're like, "Oh, you fucking suck, boo." Notice they don't ever, on those same channel names that you see, they don't ever have a channel of their own doing this with any type of traction. It takes something to get behind this mic, not stutter, and MC the crowd and entertain and keep people activated and hyped and energized and talking and open those floodgates for boxing, to choose the words. Like that actually takes something, a level of like showmanship and charisma. And people, I've even heard pro boxers say, oh, they say stuff like, oh, you're not a boxer, so blah, blah, blah. That's fine. But guess what? They didn't say it to me directly, but you get what I'm saying. You've heard pro boxers say, oh, this person don't box, so they don't know. But I've seen pro boxers and they get behind the camera and they get asked about a fight and they don't know what the fuck they talking about. And it's what happens is the furthest from the truth. Check my prediction streak versus some of these pro boxers and actual boxing trainers and tell me who gets more shit right. You feel what I'm saying? It takes something to get behind this mic and actually do it. Like people think they see like, just like, let's say Gilly. I like Gilly. You know, Gilly the Kid and Wallow, they doing something different, you know, and they doing a podcast. Not everyone can commandeer a podcast like Joe Budden and shit. Joey, you have to have something. You can't just put two microphones in front of just anyone and then motherfuckers want to watch. You want to watch because you know Gilly's funny as fuck, right? And Wallow's fun. They got good energy, good chemistry. Boom, boom, boom. Same with Joe Budden. He's gonna say some controversial shit. You know, Logic can't spit. Joey, you know, he's gonna say his stuff and then open the conversation. Not everyone can do that. So you guys got to understand that. And in my opinion, I think Floyd and Conor McGregor did a great job selling the fight with the banter. This Logan Paul KSI, from what I've seen, and I haven't just watched all of it, but a lot of the moments I've seen, is some of it's a lot like is cringeworthy to me. Like it's just like, it's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not part of the 21-year-old YouTube generation. So maybe they love it. But like JJ has no dick. JJ has like stuff like that. That's just like I don't know. Where I'm from, that's just weird. Like so-and-so got no dick. Like I don't know. To me, that's not my cup of tea. Asking motherfuckers math problems and I don't know. It's just not really my cup of tea. The shit Mayweather and Conor McGregor were doing was at least entertaining and could appeal to different audience. But like Jay is just like schoolyard insult. JJ has no dick. Like, okay. I don't care about no dude dick, to be honest. Like, I don't know what you got. You could have a full-on vagina. Especially in this society, they got trans everything. Like, you know, they have like Trans Am. You know, I seen someone that was like, oh, I feel trans young, but I'm really old. I'm like, what the fuck is trans young? I'm an old ass motherfucker, but I feel young. They got all types of stuff, you know, that you could be. You know, boxing got trans cherry pickers. You could be a trans cherry picker, or you just like to pick them cherries, and you're a little bit confused. So, I don't know. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, so anyway, and DAZN is desperate as hell, bro. They are desperate. Like, to me, I feel like DAZN is like putting far more energy into this than any other fight that I've ever seen them put energy. Like Canelo Jacobs, Canelo Kovalev, Nayao Inoue, and Donaire, Regis Taylor. Bro, they putting their eggs in this basket. They putting their eggs all in this basket. That's, bro, I'm telling you, that's a tightrope. Try to tell y'all, you putting your eggs in the basket of two non-professional fighters. Good luck with that. We're going to see on Saturday. It's going to be real, you know, beneficial for them or not. And see, this is the thing. I know business and I know how business works, especially like computers, and I make money online. That's what I do full time. Right? But like the thing is this, with true clickbait, the thing is, if I said, oh, I got an interview with Halle Berry and she's talking nasty, right? And that's what the title says. So you think it's gonna be like some Monsters Ball shit. And I put a picture of Halle Berry in a bikini, right? And I said, I'm about to talk to Halle and shit, and want to make me feel good, You go, oh shit. So you click on it, and then I'm not talking to the real Halle Berry. I'm just talking to some bitch from Oakland, you know, named Halle Berry or some shit, and it's not the one you thought. And I used a picture of Halle Berry. That's clickbait. You feel what I'm saying? Like on Martin, when him and Bruh Man was trying to sell Whitney Houston shirts, and it said Whitty Hutton. That's clickbait, bro. You know, you ain't never seen me do no shit like that. Like, yeah, I got Halle Berry. You know, I got this interview with Halle, and then it's some bitch from, you know, High Street in Oakland named Halle Berry, not the one you thought it was the real Swordfish Halle. You thought it was Monster Ball. Want to make me feel good, baby, feel good. You know, and then you see she on that Town Dope and shit. You be like, what the fuck is this? So you gonna hit the dislike button. You like, man, I thought this was Halle Berry. Who the fuck is that? Like, who the fuck is that? You used a picture of the actual Halle Berry. Who the fuck is she? Like, yeah, motherfucker, I met her in the town, bruh. Like, you'd be like, what the fuck? Right? So, similar to real clickbait like that, you leave the viewer disappointed. They clicked on your video with whatever you said in the title and your thumbnail as the expectation. And then when they click on it, they're like, oh, that's some bullshit. Like, you ever click on, like, you trying to find a song, or like, let's say a movie theater, like a movie trailer, right? You're like, oh man, I heard the new Joker is dope. Let me watch the trailer. And then it says Joker trailer. And you're like, okay. And you click on it, and it ain't the real trailer. It's just a motherfucker talking about the trailer, watching it on his phone or something, like some kind of reaction video. Oh man, this looks good. Yeah. You know, Joaquin Phoenix, he's a good man. Shut the fuck up. Where the trailer? Who are you? You know, you click on the shit like you the Joker. Where the fuck Joaquin at? You motherfucker. It ain't Joaquin Phoenix. Like on the screen, it's just a motherfucker who live in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, this Joker, man. This Joker look good. Bro, who the fuck are you? Like, where the Joker trailer? Anyway, the viewer clicked on it with the certain expectations set by your metadata, by your title, your thumbnail, etc. So they're going to be pissed when they find out it's not what you, especially when you purposefully lied, you know, Joker trailer, HD, and you click on it and it's not none of that, right? So we going to see on Saturday with this KSI Logan Paul. We going to see. Yeah, we going to see, because viewers, this don't really, to me, I don't feel like hardcore boxing fans are getting behind this fight at all. I don't think they're impressed. I think if anything, they feel slighted. They feel embarrassed that we have our top guys, undefeated guys, on the undercard of 2 YouTubers. Like, damn, why my boy Devin Haney right there on the undercard fighting a creative player that Eddie Hearn found or made on 2K or whatever? Why my dude Billy Joe Saunders fighting Marcellus Wallace? So boxing fans is already pissed, you know, and nobody seems to be truly happy except for Briggs, but he's part of the camp, so he getting money. Let's go, champ. You know, we ain't hating on that. Get that money the Brownsville way. But what I'm saying is I don't see a lot of interest from like diehard boxing fans. So you have to hit the nail on the head. Let's say they have 1 million views. You better impress those 1 million views, those YouTubers or trendy millennials or hipsters, emo kid, whoever their fan base is. They better be left happy with the outcome and how the fight plays out. Because if they're not, then you're going to have double hell to pay. Because the real boxing fans that I've seen, the hardcores, ain't even really tripping off the fight or behind it. If anything, they're just like, I'll watch it. But it's being ridiculed and shit, coming off the Canelo shit with the UFC fiasco. So they got your core demographic of audience that you're trying to hit. You better make it a success with them. You got to do that. And even the undercard, I don't even know. Like, Eddie Hearn, in my opinion, he really don't know the American market. That's my truest opinion. He thinks he does. The biggest mistake he did was trying to be greedy and try to dress this fucking card up to get respect. He tried to get the respect from 2 audiences. It don't work like that. Boxing fans are boxing fans. The hardcore boxing fans are boxing fans. And what Logan Paul and KSI do is they could be boxing, so they're entering the world. See, like even he's trying to recreate Mayweather McGregor. But here's the difference. Mayweather McGregor still has 2 people who have had professional fights, but besides the fact that Conor wasn't a boxer per se, it still has 1 dedicated boxer for boxing fans. Like, so it's actually the greatest boxer probably ever, or at least of this generation, and XYZ guy. This has 2 people who have never turned pro yet. And we seen their last fight was a draw. So if Eddie knew America, he would he messed up, bro. DAZN messed up. They have 2 totally different core demographics, and they're trying to please both. Listen, there's a Bill Cosby quote, and I know I shouldn't be probably quoting Bill because he's in prison. I would like the jello with the pudding and after some sushi, you see, like. But Bill Cosby has a quote, and he says, he does not know all of the keys to success, but I know the keys to failure, and that's trying to please everybody. And the pudding, hey, bro, right? I don't know all the keys to success, but I do know the keys to failure, and that's trying to please everybody. So Eddie Hearn should have adapted this my wife Camille, this Bill Cosby, right, proverb when it came to this card and DAZN. You should have just said, fuck boxing fans. We going all the way novelty, all the way trendy, all the way millennial, all the way YouTube. Now you can at least lock in. Like, this shit should have had Logan Paul versus KSI, you know, the Angry Bagel guy versus Chris Tucker. Jamal! Right? Chris Tucker versus the Angry Bagel guy. That would have been fire, you know, Rush Hour 4. Jake Paul versus Dylan Dennis or somebody. And then maybe like Chris Brown, Soulja Boy. Just make it all the way what it is. You know, like an entertainment card. You get what I'm saying? T.I. versus Floyd. Man, Floyd would beat that. First of all, Floyd ain't fighting on no fucking app only. Second of all, T.I., I love T.I., but stop. I do believe that what Floyd had done was mighty hoish of him. Bro, he's not. Just stop. Yeah. Fucking fat burger revenge and shit. But anyway, that's, in my opinion, that's what they should have done. Just sell out all the way. You know what I'm saying? Just make this a one big, just novelty entertainment card. You know, have old, like, bro, you know, David Ruffin and Bobby Brown or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go all the way that way with it. And then boxing fans could either shut the fuck up and deal with it and watch it or not. But now you got it being judged as halfway real boxing, and then you have the YouTube generation. This shit is a mess, bro. This shit is a mess to me. Seen and unseen boxing. Salute ego. Keep them hating. Facts. You know? You should have just did it all the way, like weird crossover, not like Amir Khan, put him in there with an MMA fighter or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just go all the way. Johnny Gill versus Amir Khan or some shit, you know? Mom. Like I would be like, oh shit. You know, like Tevin Campbell versus Amir Khan. You feel me? That makes more sense to me. Tevin Campbell versus Amir. Nah, I dream of you. Last night I started printing it. I knew. Tevin Campbell versus Amir Khan. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, can we talk? And then it would have at least made sense to me, because now you're honed in on one specific group, or like not just group, but people looking for one particular type of entertainment. But you putting Devin Haney, a dope ass champion and real boxer who could really whoop some ass, might be able to whoop Lomachenko's ass if he would fight him, might be able to, right? And you put him on the undercard of a gimmicky card. Then you get Billy Joe Saunders, who should be fighting Andrade or Canelo, and then you put him on the card. So the other thing is, it just sounds weird. Like, what did Chris Tucker say in Friday? Like, damn, y'all ain't never got two things that match. You know, they got ham, no burger, peanut butter, no jelly. Bro, you got to put the two things that match. You know, okay, what if I had to open up a barbershop, right? So I'm trying, the hair industry, motherfuckers need to get a cut. So I open up a barbershop, and then I also had a fucking like bookstore connected to it. Like, what the fuck is that? Ain't nobody going to no barbershop to stay silent and read books. Like, you dealing with two different audiences with two different expectations. But Eddie Hearn doesn't, and DAZN definitely, they don't know this. You know? That's stupid. Like, look at how the Smack DVD, or not DVD. Look at how the Smack rap battles are. Ain't nobody want to sing those singing contests, and that's both music. If you, bro, if you had a Smack crowd that are here for bars and rap battles, you can't just get no fucking singing contest. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit. It don't matter if you can sing, you know, unless you singing like an anthem real quick or something. But I'm talking about, like, you don't want to see two singers battle each other. That's like, we talking about two different things. Like, motherfuckers came for the gun bars and shit, you know. Man, I open your mug like Folgers. That's crystal. I open you up, the metal, that's pistol. Like, bro, ain't nobody trying to hear no fucking weird shit. It doesn't blend well. You go, like, I know this from cooking. If y'all know how to cook, you have to get ingredients that kind of go together. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm cooking something and I'm like, man, this needs something, what could I put? Like, let's say you're making pico de gallo. Okay, you got tomatoes and you got onions. Okay, that go together. You put a little lime in. Okay, that go together. This is missing something. What about cilantro? That'll even out. You got the lemon or lime or whatever, so you got a bitter taste. You got onions that has a real bold taste. You got tomatoes with a sweet taste. Let's put some of that cilantro in there. Now you got, your pico de gallo. And then you can cut up some avocados. So, it kind of goes together. But you putting real life accomplished boxers on a card with two people who are allegedly trying to become boxers long term. Weird. It's just weird to me. And then at the very least, here's another thing DAZN could have done. See, bro, DAZN got to start paying me. I'm giving them so much free game. If you had to do it this way with this crossover card, bro, it just I personally really wouldn't have done the cross. Like motherfuckers who are in New York and watch them and one games, they don't want to see like a juggling competition. Motherfuckers playing the harmonica. They coming to see motherfuckers get their ankles broke, hot sauce and shit, and do crazy shit. You're not trying to see somebody like, she be coming around the mountain when she goes. She be coming around the mountain. She be coming around, bro. Why do you want to watch that? If you went to an and one game at the Rucker or some shit, you trying to see people get burned on that court. You know, somebody with the Euro step, somebody get dunked on, somebody get, befuddled, crossed up, crossover, AI shit. You ain't trying to see a motherfucking guy juggling. She be coming around the mountain where she go. She be coming around the mountain. She be coming around the... You ain't trying to see no... It don't even go together. So that's my first real impression. But even if you had to do it this way, where you felt you can blend two totally different audiences, at least take care of your boxing fans who are probably going to be there a lot longer than a novelty fight fans, right? By giving us Andrade versus Billy Joe Saunders, a dope fight. Something that's just dope in its own right. Because then if it was dope on its own right, I wouldn't even really care as much about anything because I'm being satisfied with Saturday night boxing. You get what I'm saying? Caleb Smith versus Billy Joe Saunders, a real fight. Something not Billy Joe versus, like, Eddie Hearn be matching his fighters like they coming off knockout losses and they undefeated. I'm going to say it again. Eddie Hearn be matching his fighters like they coming off knockout losses. Why is Billy Joe Saunders undefeated, just had a fight not too long ago, and he's fighting Esteban from Fresh or whoever? Crazy. So they could, I don't know. I just feel like there's so many different ways that DAZN could have made this like palpable and tried better to please everybody. Just put a fight that people would want to see, especially with like Billy Joe Saunders. Devin Haney, I'm not going to sway him. He's newer and he's young, so I wouldn't expect Ryan Garcia just fought. They're not going to put Devin Haney and Ryan, but you could have put Billy Joe Saunders in there with somebody, right? They don't know what the fuck is going on. Where's Demetrius Andrade? When's his next fight? You couldn't put Andrade will fight somebody real. You couldn't fight somebody like Gabe Rosado versus Andrade, something like that. That's not even that demanding of a fight to me. You know what I'm saying? To me, bro, Andrade versus Chavez Jr. or something, like anything, bro. It's just weird. Or even Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. Why didn't you just put that on this card? They trying to stretch it, Remember when Craig didn't have enough milk on Friday? And he's like, but Pa, rest in peace, John Witherspoon. But Pa, we ain't got no more milk. You better put some water on that damn shit. Bro, they trying to stretch it. They trying to do it like dope. They trying to stretch the dope. They trying to cut some baking soda, make that shit stretch. You're like, hell no. I'm not, this shit is too pure and too raw. We got to make this shit stretch. Where that baking soda at? Bro, they trying to stretch this shit. You should just put Jacobs whatever on this. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. Y'all know. Man, y'all know what I'm saying is true. So I just feel like they went about it really weird. Really weird. Yeah, they trying to cut in baking soda, all types of shit, trying to make this shit stretch. Like, you trying to force make cards, bro. But I think, honestly, the biggest thing is concentrate on appeasing one particular audience. That's your best bet. Lesson to DAZN. Like, it's just what it is. Like, okay, look at Golden Boy cards in general. I feel like a lot of them cater to the Latino community. They're focused on, like, okay, Canelo's fighting on Cinco de Mayo. So they have other Latino fighters fighting on the card. Makes sense to me. Cinco de Mayo, the festivities. Canelo's the big main event attraction. That's why it's always better when you like focus in like that. But when you're trying, Eddie Hearn tried to create this facade that he was saving boxing and helping boxers by meshing the two worlds, but he did it wrong. Bro, DAZN and Eddie Hearn and Golden Boy and Canelo got boxing looking real bad in the last couple of weeks with all this shit. They do. Because, okay, boxing, you know how it goes. People look at it when we see crossover shit. It's a reflection of our sport. You get what I'm saying? It's a reflection of our sport. That's what I was saying. So the whole world viewed Mayweather McGregor as like boxing versus UFC, you know, at least the casuals. So Mayweather came through. So it was a win for boxing. Like, yes, the boxer beat at least, you know, because if the boxer would have lost in boxing to a UFC fighter, that would have looked bad, you know. Boxing with Canelo just lost to UFC. They made us look bad. UFC 244 had Canelo waiting like this, not ready to go out, and should have went out, but got people having to wait up in Mexico and Texas and Cali and New York and everywhere in between for UFC that they don't necessarily even care about. Also, DAZN said, "Oh, this was a huge surge for us." So that you're selfish then. You're selfish. All you care about is your numbers, and you'll just inconvenience thousands of people. We don't get none of DAZN's profits. So however successful you are with this huge surge, even though Canelo's numbers almost a week later still haven't come out, we don't get none of that. So you got to look at your fans. That was wild disrespectful. Keeping people up like that. And once again, stupid ass decision that could have been avoided by not staging it on the same date as if you were so scared of UFC 244, that's fine. Be afraid, but don't schedule your event there, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Am I lying or what? Seen and unseen boxing. Salute Boxing Ego. That's that blow up trash. Akeem Murray, appreciate you too. Salute Ego, always talk facts. DAZN disrespectful. See, that's how boxing fans perceive it. You made us look bad, bro. You made us look bad. You know, and I hate, like, I don't have a problem with UFC at all. I watch UFC, but boxing is at my core. And you had boxing looking bad. Motherfuckers, oh, boxing is dead. Bro, we had a bad look. That is not imagery I ever want to see. He warmed up and then had to sit the fuck down like he waiting for his Hungry Man TV dinner to get out the microwave. Because you know them Hungry Mans be taking hella long. Them Hungry Mans, you got to cook it for 5 minutes, then poke holes in it and stir it and all types of shit. Or you poke holes in it, put it in 5 minutes, peel back one of the plastic wrap, stir that, man, put it in for another 8 minutes. That's embarrassing, bro. And then the fight looked fake as fuck. They had us looking crazy. They had us looking real, real crazy. So if no one else will stand up for boxing and say these things, your boy Ego will. I'm going to get to Deontay Wilder, but we got to talk about everything. And I resent that. I just feel like DAZN could have made some different decisions. A lot different decisions. And we wouldn't have been on Front Street like that. Just exposed to the elements looking bad. Hey, smash the like button if you guys could. Smash the like button. I'm trying to show y'all something. Smash the like button. Oh, shit. Salute Ego the Legend. Prince Savage was popping. The last Saturday shenanigans makes this Saturday even worse. Facts. Shout out to Adrian. That's exactly what that says. DAZN is basically saying real fight fans are less important than casuals. They want new subscribers while treating old loyal ones like shit. You never do that in business. You gonna see. You gonna see. Man, I'm trying to find y'all this. How do I find something that I retweeted? Is there a way to look specifically for, I don't know. Bro, it's just so much shit. Like, I don't even know where to begin, bro. But that, to me, this stuff just shows that Eddie Hearn don't know the American market like he thinks he does. Like, and the funny thing is these same motherfuckers and the racist motherfuckers, they be saying stuff like, oh yeah, why is Tank fighting Gamboa, man? Al Heyman has Tank set up. I promise you. He has him set up because Tank did a sellout crowd in Baltimore. Now he has a home he lives in Atlanta. And now his second home, he's from Baltimore. So his first home, right, where he came up and came through the rankings, he fought there. And then now he fought he's fighting to close the year for a third time in his second home. And like, certain things just click and make sense. Badu Jack versus Jean Pascal, based on Jean Pascal being a champion and Badu Jack being a warrior with that cut. I think that's a good fight, bro. I think that's a good fight. Right? And so being paired with that, I think is dope. Yeah, Donaire versus Nui was good, but it didn't get the same. It was on at 4:25 in the morning. Why is Logan Paul, like, honestly, why is Logan Paul on at prime time hours with KSI, but not Donaire and Nui? Beyond that, why is Donaire and Nui getting worse, promotion? Like this, you can't disrespect what I believe to be your long-term consumer to an attempt to appease this novelty fight. That just, to me, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It really don't. Man, I'm trying so hard to find this clip. Bro, this is going to blow your mind if I can find it. Y'all want me to keep looking? Y'all want me to look for a minute longer? Y'all want me to look a little bit longer? This will blow your mind. Y'all better hope I can't find this, because this is embarrassing as fuck for DAZN. Y'all better, oh my gosh. If I find this clip, it's over for y'all. I told you what I came to do this year. We gonna protect boxing at all costs. Cursor said, hell yeah. Shout out to my dude Cursor. Bro, how do I'm trying to find the easiest way to. How can I find this? This is crazy. I think I might be going too fast. Hold on. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Bro, if I find this, it's over for y'all. So you can see. You can see exactly what I'm talking about. Unless the tweet got deleted and then disappears or something. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Smash the like button. Wow, where is this? Hold on. I think cuz I'm trying to jog my memory of when I oh, here it is. I found it. Fuck. That's your ass. Listen. This is the DAZN exec Joe Markowski. Right? Just so you guys see. Look, DAZN, him, Joe Markowski. Listen. So when they first announced this, bro, listen how embarrassing. That's why I'm always going to stand up for my sport. I'm always going to stand up for my sport, the sport of boxing. This is when they first announced Canelo versus Kovalev, right? DAZN, just like Eddie Hearn, was pompous, was arrogant, and people like myself, you know, little old me, brought up the question, like I always question things in boxing when it seems like a little bit goofy. Why would you schedule your biggest star, Canelo Alvarez, to compete with UFC 244, which we know was the BMF? It was already established before Canelo picked the date. It was already announced weeks before Canelo. So it was already existing. And it was a big fight. And I told you that. Like, Masvidal's been looking good. Diaz came back off a long layoff and beat up Pettis. That he looked good in that fight. But DAZN was so arrogant that they believed, right? I do believe that Canelo's star power and the fact that, you know, that it's a different sport and it was on a different coast from their fight, they thought there was no way UFC was 244 was effing with it. You know, they're like, oh, we're not worried about that, which is what I told you. This is proof of what I said. They thought Canelo could carry their fight where there wasn't interference. Now, are you guys ready to hear it? SMD, $3. UFC never bowed out in boxing, but DAZN did to them. Exactly. Are you guys ready to hear this? If you guys are ready to hear this, can I get a hell yeah? So listen, if DAZN is going to embarrass my sport, then we are going to embarrass the people behind our embarrassment. You know, you embarrass us, we embarrass you. And this is the thing. We don't have to make nothing up. This is all fact. This is all you. This is what you said. This is what you're on record saying. So this is when Canelo Kovalev was first announced. This is DAZN's outlook on it. This is how they felt. They didn't feel threatened by UFC 244. But when it got close to the fight and they see their fight wasn't promoted well and wasn't gaining the type of traction, they bowed down for boxing. So instead of promoting harder and having an actual strategy or picking another date or having a strategy like, yo, we're going to do a major push on these dates. You didn't even promote this shit. How you expect, bro, they got The Rock presenting the belt. The biggest actor and the highest paid actor in Hollywood presenting the belt for their event, right? UFC already has like a pretty loyal built-in fan base. Some of them motherfuckers have 8 to 11 losses and still got fans. So they got a pretty set in stone fan base. And it was a good fight where both fighters had momentum, unlike Kovalev, who almost got stopped in his last fight, right? And we all know Anthony Yarde lost because he got tired from inexperience and he got caught up and slowed down. But this is DAZN. Listen, they weren't threatened until they realized that they didn't have the tracking and they weren't tracking to do well. Listen.
Obviously 3 hours ahead of where we are, but the times are generally lined up. So, we'll align on that. We're working out how best we do that. There is a crossover between UFC and boxing. It's not as big as some people think in terms of fan base. It's going to affect...
The DAZN exec just told you the crossover fans between boxing and UFC isn't as big as people think. So basically what he's saying in layman's terms is the connection between the two, they're different fan bases. So it's not really going to fuck with us because there's no real crossover audience. But then the day before the fight, when they was getting fucked up by the UFC, and the UFC had far better views on all their embeddeds and shit like that, then they gonna switch and say, oh yeah, in an effort so fight fans can see all the fights in the crossover fans. So we're doing this for the crossover fans. Bro, you got us out here looking like fucking clowns, bro. He just told you. He said the amount of basically UFC fans and boxing fans, they're basically different audience. It's a small margin. This is DAZN exec talking on record, saying the amount of fans that DAZN, or I mean that UFC has that are actually boxing fans, vice versa, is a very small margin.
Yes, we do that. There is a crossover between UFC and boxing. It's not as big as some people think in terms of fan base.
It's going to affect numbers in some way, though.
Not if we get the timings right. I mean, a lot of the Twitter stuff I've seen is people thinking, well, I'm gonna dual screen this. I'm gonna have the ESPN pay-per-view on for the UFC and then DAZN on for the Canelo Kovalev fight. I honestly, I think people exaggerate how big the crossover audience is. There's definitely a small crossover, but I think we'll work the timing so that there's no direct clash, and ultimately people are primarily boxing fans or they're UFC fans, and they'll make it cool. I don't see it being a huge impact on our numbers, no, to be honest.
He said there ain't no real big crossover. So why the fuck was we waiting for Canelo then? Why was he waiting in the back to go out, but there ain't no huge crossover? Bro, they got us looking crazy. And like I said, if nobody else will say this shit, I'll say it. I'll say it. Bro, which one is it? It's looking real shaky, baby. And you say new media. Oh, yeah, new media, you're hating. Bro, they ain't nobody that could kill us with our own words like that. He just said it's a marginal, is a negligible amount of UFC fans that would cross over and like boxing. All right, bet. Then why did we wait for the UFC? This is the people in charge. This is the people in charge. This is a DAZN employee. Wait. But wait, there's more. Watch. This is DAZN's own employee. The day before the fight or whatever. First of all, he lied and said Broner and Pacquiao got in a fight because their fight card was a fiasco. Right? Bro, this is embarrassing, man. This is so embarrassing. Listen, new media, y'all gotta just wait. It takes a little longer because I gotta find all this shit. I have video. I made videos about it and stuff. I made videos about it, but all right, here it is. So this is a DAZN employee who was at the weigh-in interviewing Canelo, Chris Mannix. UFC boss Dana White has been vocal about Canelo Kovalev not going up directly against Diaz Masvidal on Saturday. DAZN apparently agrees with him. I am now told that Canelo Kovalev won't start until after the Diaz Masvidal is over, a win-win for crossover fans. So you have a DAZN employee pitching some bullshit talking about, oh yeah, we decided to go after for crossover fans. I thought there were not many He said the DAZN exec said the amount of crossover fans between boxing and UFC is widely exaggerated. This is what he said. Not Ego, not Ego's Army, not new media. This is what he said. But then you have our fighters in boxing prompted to put out tweets like this. Kovalev, attention fight fans. For tonight's Canelo Kovalev fight on DAZN, we have agreed to start at the end of Diaz Masvidal so that you can enjoy all of Saturday's fights. I rest my case like always. So, which one is it? First of all, it's a really small number of crossover fans that actually like boxing hardcore, that would buy it, that like UFC, but then you have the whole boxing world waiting in the venue at the MGM right? And around the world, in Mexico and Texas and New York and Cali. I was up later. People on the East Coast couldn't watch the fight till 1:30, 2:30. I thought the number was so small. I thought there was no crossover audience. Now you switching it. See? This is, man, this is embarrassing, bro. Hold on, y'all. Smash the like button.
Another boxing fan, and you're, I don't know how much you were able to follow on with what happened tonight, but they end up showing your fight there at the fight in Vegas. I'm curious.
So MGM, we're sitting there, and MGM called and said, you guys are halfway through your co-main event right now. We can't, people are losing their minds here or whatever. Can we show the Diaz fight at the MGM? And I was just like, holy shit, this is crazy. This is getting crazier by the minute. If I woke up and dreamed all this, that I wouldn't believe that it really, that it could happen. But it was.
But wait, there's more. So that's Dana White at the press conference after Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal, and they said, so what did they say on Kerry? They're all gonna laugh at you. That's boxing. They're all gonna laugh at you. Right? That's Dana White post-fight after the Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal fight. And they said, hey, did you hear what happened at the Canelo Kovalev fight? He was like, yeah, man, it's crazy. I couldn't even dream something like that. We got a call from the MGM. He said the MGM called him and said, hey, people are losing their mind in our venue on his DAZN fucking card with the DAZN's biggest star, the face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez. People are losing their mind. Can we air your fight in the venue? And he says in this press release, yeah, we let him. We said yes, of course, because obviously he has a good relationship with the MGM. He puts events there all the time. So Dana White had to do the MGM a favor. Bro, do you know how embarrassing this is? That the MGM has to call? Like, who the fuck is the MGM? The Sturm dude with the afro, with the white, he has a white afro, like a powdered afro. Who is that? Like, he probably called or somebody? Bro, this is embarrassing. This is a travesty, bro. He said the MGM called. Hey Dana, it's that time. The Eagle has landed. Yes, Canelo's waiting. People are losing their fucking minds. First the goddamn Popeye's chicken sandwich. They were arguing over that. Now they're fighting in the crowds, waiting for Canelo to come out. I need you, bud. You got the BMF fight. Can we play it? Yeah. I know you're in New York on the East Coast and we're in the West Coast. Different time zone. Yeah, I know. Dana, I know. Coast to coast, yes. Can we play your fight? Let us play the fight. Please, Dana. Let us play the fight. This is the goddamn MGM Grand. Let us play your fight. I don't know what DAZN. They were promoting KSI Logan Paul. But can we play the damn fight? Dana like, yeah. Dana the fucking godfather now. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. I'm going to let the MGM. Dana's a made man, bro. Dana the godfather. He had to give his blessing. It's okay. MGM, you can play. Oh, my God, bro. They got us looking crazy at that. You can play my fight. Your new character every time I see you. Oh, my God. This shit is crazy, bro. Dana White trying to run his event, and he getting calls for a favor because DAZN planned like this, thought they could conquer UFC 244, and then now they trying to call it. And you got the venue calling. Why don't you make Markowski somebody call it? Well, actually, it wouldn't have got done because Dana would have probably hung up on Markowski or DAZN. Can't help you. So you had to have the people he has a relationship with, like what's the name? And then worst part about it. But wait, there's more. Dana's coming to boxing. After that fiasco, I can't speak for Dana. I'm not Dana White. After that fiasco, when he comes to boxing, is he going to work with DAZN? And based on that isolated incident and other shit, doesn't look like they have their shit together as far as planning, and they had to succumb in bout. Is he gonna put mad fights and, like, let's say he gets a couple fighters that signed to him? Is he gonna put them on DAZN when DAZN bowed down to him in his other combat sport arena when he comes to boxing? So let's say Dana, Dana Zuffa boxing or whatever comes here. Is he gonna be eager? You guys got to see. Y'all don't do the forward thinking. You ain't been doing the education. Would you? Would that be the network or platform that you rush to work with? And then on top of that, the fight looked fake as fuck. Oh my God. Had us looking bad, bro. Kovalev don't throw power shots now. Sergey the Crusher Cole. He looked like crushed ice. He looked like crushed can. He don't look like Crusher Kovalev and all that. He looked like the ice from Sonic, crushed ice. You know, Sonic got that good ice. It looked like little diamonds and shit from All About the Benjamins. Sonic got that real good ice. All of a sudden, bro, it looked like Kovalev hurt Canelo, or he was tired or hurt and tired in round 8 or 9 or some shit. And then Kovalev did nothing. Like, he had no pep in his step, no, like, intensity. Man, come on, bro. Anyway, I got to talk about my dude, Deontay the Braun Bomber Wilder. Oh, my God. I told you. If the WBC, if they offer me that franchise title, no disrespect to anybody who want to take one, I just don't think that's a title for me. Bro, Deontay Wilder is probably the biggest star in boxing right now. Yes, I said it. You can quote me on this. You can get mad. Ego said Wilder's the big. Bro, I think he is. And if he isn't, if he keeps on this guided path of winning, he will be. People see it. What Deontay Wilder did in a 5-8 minute interview has made the WBC, Canelo Alvarez, and Lomachenko look extremely vulnerable and extremely bad, because the world sees what. Okay, so let me get this straight. But wait, there's more. Let me get this straight. You guys say Wilder's a chicken shit, ducking motherfucker and all that, right? Windmill Wilder. But Mr. Windmill is annihilating his mandatories. Bermain Stavern literally said Wilder said he wanted to catch a body in the rematch, and then Stavern said, I'm gonna kill you. Kill or be killed. I promise. They was threatening each other's life on that level. And then Wilder iced him in 1 round. Dominic Breazeale was talking greasy, and he had ground to make up for whatever happened in the hotel in front of his kids. He's like, you're going to do that to me and my family? Sucker punch me? So they had a personal disdain for each other. Whatever the fuck happened at Wilder's, backyard in Alabama at his fight with Gerald Washington. And that was his mandatory, not Dillian White. And he iced him in 1 round as well. So Wilder's out here destroying mandatories in 1 round. Canelo inherited Golovkin's problems by beating him. I do think Canelo beat Golovkin in the second fight, fair and square, so he inherited Golovkin's mandatory, who Golovkin also didn't fight, Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo did everything that the WBC said. Eliminators, Hugo Centeno, Jorge Sebastian Hyland, anything that they told him to do, he did for his ranking and positioning. He was previously a champion in the division he was in before. On top of that, he was aggressive, calling out Canelo and Golovkin, saying, "Oh, I just want to fight the best, Lions only. Where them little G's at? Where Canelo at? Where the redhead?" Bro, calling them out. He did everything. He was lining up. He had a Fox card that I went to in New York, right? He had a Fox card, and him and his brother flipped a coin to see who would be the main event. He won, so he was the main event. Last minute, Willie Monroe fails a drug test, some type of banned substance, so he can't showcase his skill against him. So he said, okay, fine, give me someone else. Matt Korobov, an experienced amateur, was on the card already fighting in a higher division, and Charlo says, all right, bring him to me. Charlo's brother gets robbed in a lot of people's eyes on the undercard, right, or the co-feature right before him. So he's probably emotional. Plus, he's fighting a guy on a 1 week notice who was already fighting on the card at a higher division. That's Matt Korobov, who is a good fighter. Matt Korobov was beating Andy Lee, who just has like one punch, countering power. So anyway, long story short, I was at the fight. It was a good fight. Charlo definitely won. It was a close fight, but one thing they won't say, Charlo almost stopped Korobov bad in the 12th round. And then Korobov looked very vulnerable in his next fight. You feel what I'm saying? He looked pretty vulnerable in his next fight. And they still, Charlo lost both of them. Just making up bullshit. You don't even believe that the first Charlo lost. You just saying that because you don't like him. These are good fights. Won't. But Jamal definitely won that fight. Then he fights the winner of the Contender. Triple G was trying to fight him. Couldn't get him. PBC outbid him. See, when Triple G, the zone is just looking horrible, bro. Triple G wanted to fight Brandon Adams. PBC won the bid, and Charlo fought him. I went to Houston, H-Town. It was so fun, too. Great food, great. Oh, my God, the women. Oh, my God. But anyway, it was lit. Charlo, watch that fight again. Because when I watched it live, I was like, okay, this is kind of competitive, but Charlo's winning. Bro, it wasn't even really competitive. When I watched it back, Brandon Adams is just overall crafty, so he was staying kind of out of the danger zone, but he wasn't fighting a fight that he could win. What I mean is, there's no way you're gonna be in H-Town where he's from and win the cards like this. So he was kind of in survival mode because he felt that Charlo was trying to ice him. But credit to him, he had been stopped before, so he was just crafty in there, and he was kind of in survival mode. Freddie Roach, I talked to him after, and he said, basically Adams lost. So motherfuckers hate on Charlo, but why didn't Canelo fight him when he's the mandatory? Meanwhile, Wilder fought all of his mandatories that had been called, and these were guys that wanted to fight him. Stavern wanted. He said, I'm the only one that went the distance with you. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna body you. Dominic Brazil wanted vengeance for whatever happened in the hotel room. You embarrassed me in front of my family. Now that's your ass. Urban Dictionary. Wilder iced both of them in the first round. Meanwhile, Canelo Alvarez ducked his mandatory, just like Golovkin, and never fought Charlo, never mentions Charlo, despite everything I just said, and Charlo continuing to win. Here's a fun fact. Jamal Charlo and Jermell, since they're twins, they are about 5 or 6 months older than Canelo. Now, when you hear new media, Ego, and Eric Morales saying Canelo's fighting people after they've already started showing signs of weakness, deterioration, mileage on him, now you know why. Charlo, I don't remember any fight where he got knocked down. I do not remember any fight where Charlo got knocked down, me personally. If you guys do, please share. I don't remember, out of his high-profile fights, I don't remember Jamal Charlo being knocked down. So I don't know that that's happened. Someone would have to fact-check me, right? He don't look, I don't remember him even really being hurt, oh, shit, oh, fuck, hurt like that. And he's only 5 or 6 months older than Canelo. They're the same age, give or take 5 months. That's a fun fact for you guys. Why won't Canelo fight someone who's 5 months older than him, who was his mandatory? And he's so accepting of the franchise belt. Why? Shout out to Jay Murillo. Facts. He said Brandon Adams was just making Charlo miss a lot, but didn't land much of anything himself. Facts. And you're not going to win in the guy's backyard like that. So you got to give it to the aggressor, who was actually fighting off the ropes and landing some good power shots when he did land. He was just, like I said, and Adams was short and crafty and kind of in survival mode, not engaging enough to really win the rounds. So, I mean, these are good performances by Charlo. Tough fight, but, you know, good performance from him. And also, I do believe sometimes fighting at home, I'm not making an excuse because I thought Charlo won handily. You're fighting at home. You ain't fought in front of H-Town in a minute. You want to look good. Just like Wilder on pay-per-view wanted to look good versus Fury. So it happens. But I look for Charlo versus Dennis Hogan. I think he'll probably stop him. And I think he'll look real sharp in that fight. You know, just based on the styles and shit. But we'll see. You know, we'll see what Dennis Hogan cooking up. But anyway, Wilder, your man Wilder got them looking crazy, bro. It's just what it is. There ain't no beating around the bush. Wilder, him taking a stand like that, he was respectful. He didn't diss Canelo. He didn't diss Lomachenko. Didn't diss the WBC. So you can't take it. He wasn't acting ignorant. He wasn't doing nothing. So you can't switch it and try to act like he's like primitive or unprofessional. Bro, you guys are trapped. What Wilder did right there by taking a positive stand and saying, hey, if you want to overlook me for that belt, it just doesn't really fit what I'm trying to do. That's commendable to me. That's real commendable to me. And he's at the height of his career where he probably has different people in his ear, and him being independent enough, he's willing to say, you know, I'm listening to the fans' argument. They making some good points. I'm listening to my heart. And he got a team around him like Floyd where he can, I'm not saying he has the same team as Floyd, but what I'm saying is he has, just like Floyd, he has a team around him where it sounds like he gets the final say. He got the final say, and if something's going to make him look crazy and that's against his character, then he's going to tell you that. And that's hard to do the higher you get, because, you know, you have to worry about someone got mad at what you say and stuff like that. That's why the points I'm talking about right now, other people in the media won't do it until I do it first. That's why, listen, I'll do it first. I'll make money regardless. If I go to the fight, if I don't go to the fight, I'm a natural born Bay Area hustler, bro. I'm going to make money regardless. That's like, I put that on anything. I put that on the set. So I'm not really worried about it. But these other people in mainstream media, they're so worried, oh, what do I do? And they don't want, oh, the WBC. If they wrong, they wrong. I'm not threatening nobody or anything. I'm just telling you my views. What the WBC is doing with a couple of their recent, I'm not saying everything's bad. They do a lot of good programs for kids and stuff, but some of the things they're doing is detrimental to the landscape of boxing because it adds confusion. That's my honest opinion, you know? And it sounds like Wilder, the WBC champion, kind of feels that way too, so he don't need to be franchised. But Loma do. Loma's team want him to be franchised. Charlo and Virgil Hunter, I never heard that. I don't know where that's. I don't even know what that's about. That'll be cool. Shit, Charlo. If he in the Bay, I would love to talk to Charlo. Shout out to Xavier. So it's just what it is. Wilder taking that stand, that's just what it is. It just makes to me, he didn't say this, but I'm saying it. The franchise champions who are so accepting of not fighting the Devin Haney's and the Jamal Charlos, it makes them look bad. Why is Deontay Wilder so willing to rematch this dangerous-ass southpaw Luis Ortiz? He has everything to lose and not much to gain. He already stopped dude. I think it's going to be a great fight, so make sure you guys purchase it. This is what I'm talking about. This is real boxing. Fuck the pride shit. Fuck sides and PBC and all this and black, white, Mexican. Fuck all that. This is about boxing. You want to grow the sport. I think everybody needs to get behind anybody doing it right. That's my mantra. That's what we're doing. That's the time we on. Teofimo's fighting Richard Comey. Check out that fight. Crawford, his opponent is his mandatory, but we know why he's not getting the bigger names. So I'm gonna support him. He's a beast, right? Errol Spence, when he come back, I'm gonna support him. I like the movement. You know, if Danny Garcia wants to step up and fight, you know, one of these top level guys. You know, Pacquiao just fought Thurman. I'm supporting that. Regis Prograis, he lost. I'm still supporting him. Donaire, he lost. I'm still supporting him. If he wants to keep fighting based on the effort I just watched with Inouye, you hurt that man. You supposed to be washed up. You hurt that man. You made him look more human than anybody. You know, and Inouye, I fuck with him. David Benavidez, you made a mistake. You were young, failed a drug test, came back correct. Listen, anybody doing what Andy Ruiz, I'm fucking with you, dog. Bro, we on some different time. I told you, I'm in the Unite Boxing. I am the vessel. I am the vessel. I promise you that. I will spark the brain. Anybody who's doing right. J. Rock Williams, salute to you. Shout out to Philly. Better be if you a fucking tank. You were my speaking the tank, Tank Davis. Anybody who's doing what they supposed to be doing, we working. You know my shit. I see a lot of people say it now. I don't know anybody that was saying it when I was saying it, but we working. That's what it has to be, bro. You know, Joey Spencer, shout out to my dude. His other fight with the Aleem guy was very tough, but then he came back correct and got a stoppage. He's working at his craft. He's working on his weight. That's what you're supposed to do when you're young. Go through these trials and tribulations. When you get to a championship, it's full steam ahead. Shout out to Joey Spencer. You know, my dude Gabriel Flores. That's my people. He fighting in Fresno. Check him out. Bro, that's it. Caleb Plant, Sweet Hands. Enjoy marriage, the married life, stay hungry. Let's get it. Hopefully we get Plant, David Benavidez. That's what we on. Truck Simpson, he's a beast. Jared Boots Ennis. I'm checking for you, dog. I can't wait to see your next fights. Philly. Bro, that's the type of shit we on. Like y'all be on some, oh, you hate Canelo, sucking his dick and all that, bro. I don't care about none of that dumb shit. We on some boxing shit. F.A. Jogba, I'm checking for you. Adam Kaunowski, I'm checking for you. I want to see all these dudes. My dude Rolly, get the big fight, dog. I seen your knockouts. You be knocking motherfuckers in the rope. They be grabbing the ropes and shit. Bro, that's the type of shit we on, man. You know, Clarissa Shields. Can't leave out the queen. Gwoat and all this shit. Gwoat. Clarissa Shields, keep doing your thing. Handle that fight when when they reschedule it. Anybody who's moving like you supposed, Shakur Stevenson, you a champ now, dog. Keep pushing. Put, Devin Haney, keep pushing. Keep at their throats. Listen, I don't do none of this gossip shit y'all be talking about. Errol Spence, I think he'll return. I ain't heard nothing that he won't return from nobody, so why would he not return? Listen, I don't know what y'all think this is, but I got people in Texas. Like, I know people on Errol's team, but I'm giving them their time. I'm not trying to be that's what I'm saying. Like, I got so many connects. I don't even be using all my connects. But shout out, now my dude knows who he is. I'm giving them time. I'm not checking in. I'm not bothering him. The man was in a car accident. People keep speculating shit. They're speculating shit with no real facts. Like, because what? Because he's not on Instagram right now? I don't know what he's doing. So until otherwise proven, he's going to come back to boxing. He probably has to go through physical therapy. I mean, motherfuckers in a car wreck, flying out the whip. It's going to take some time. You got to get back right. He probably get a couple tune-ups. Who cares? Let's watch it. So until otherwise proven, yes. My answer is always going to be yes until otherwise proven. Sean Porter, he did his thing. He a dog. He shut people the fuck up. Donaire and Sean Porter are kind of in a similar position. Sean Porter didn't really look good versus Ugas to me. I like Ugas too. He beat up Omar Figueroa, gave Sean Porter a tough fight. But listen, Sean Porter didn't really look good versus Ugas, and people counted him out. And that woke up the animalistic Sean Porter. And he looked real good versus Errol Spence. Same thing with Donaire. People were writing him off. He getting knocked out. He got gifted his way to the end of the finals because people got injured and all this shit. Donaire came to scrap. Donaire is a definite Hall of Famer, and I'm not He from the Bay, bro. It's Bay versus everybody. I'm not finna let y'all do nothing and disrespect no Bay Area person like that. He's definitely a Hall of Fame career. So no more questions like that. Donaire came to fight. He didn't just lay down. That motherfucker got hurt. Bro, do you know how Inui's stopping people to the body? Which I predicted. I said, hey, be on the lookout. I think Donaire might get hurt. Left hook to the body. A left hook to the body. Bro, do you know how much that takes out of you? That's like falling out of a tree, landing on your back or something. That shit can wind you and temporarily paralyze you. This motherfucker, Donaire, was so strong. Inui's stopping people to the body. Accurate body shot hook. That's like one of his best punch. That's how I knew to check for it, because I know my boxing. That motherfucker ran. Donaire a beast, bro. That's veteran shit, bro. He got hit and he said, oh, okay. And ran a lap. Inui was probably like, what the fuck? Smart as hell. Better than getting stretched. Because if he hit you with another shot when you in that type of pain, so long. So that was smart. That motherfucker hit, he just hit that lap, bro. That motherfucker, you got to run that lap. You got to run around the track one time. It's cool. Keith Thurman did it versus Collazo. Keith was running like Q when Bishop shot him. Remember when Bishop kept pulling out that little revolver? And then Q got hit and shit. Trying to run up them stairs and shit. That's how Keith Thurman was. Keith Thurman looked like Q. Hey, Q. This nigga scared, bro. Hey, Q. Keith put them burners on. I thought he was playing for my Niners. Debo Samuel's looking at, bro. This man, Keith, Collazo's like, bop. Keith was at, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Bro, Keith got them burners on, bro. I fuck with it. He won the fight by knockout, so. Hey, shout out to my dude Luis Collazo. He real Brooklyn. He from New York for sure. Bro, when Collazo hit Keith Thurman to the body, I know boxing, people. If there's anything I know a little bit about boxing. I remember. My memory's crazy. Collazo, southpaw, hit him to the body. Keith was hurt. And Collazo was like, yeah, and started talking shit to him. And Keith was like, and just took off, turned into the road runner. But it happens. It's better than that than getting fucking all the way stretched. Regroup. I would take off too. If somebody hit me in the body like that, I would probably take off. They'd be like, yeah, ego, you bitch ass. I'm finna be Robert Patrick from T2 Judgment Day. That's the T1000. Cause I gotta get my win back. You feel what I'm saying? They just destroy my body. Man, I'm the T1000. I'm finna run around every. I know this hurts, Sarah. Call to John. Bro, I'm gonna be the T1000. That Robert Patrick had that cool little stride. That come on, he was on that. That motherfucker, T1000 was digging for. He was really trying to kill John Connor. Though I'm about to watch that shit, bro. Bro, T1000 he was hawking. You know he was hawking. That motherfucker left them all. That motherfucker, sir. He just started taking off when he seen him. Hey, I kind of want to watch the new Terminator. Is it whack? That motherfucker was. That motherfucker jumped on the back of the car and shit. Oh shit. How's the new Terminator? It is not the best Terminator movie. Man, you must be like 19 years old, bro. Hell no. I'm not going to let you disrespect the class. How old are you? Mike Wilkins. You have to be young to even have said that. I'm not hating on the movie because I haven't seen it. You're disrespecting the class. You're 12. Oh. I was about to say, yeah, that's why you some sperm and shit. Motherfucker in the womb and shit. Oh, you're saying T2 is the best. Okay. My bad. I thought you were trying to say this new Dark Knight or whatever this shit's called, Dark Fate, the Black Channel edition. If you like T2 the best, yeah, T2 was the best. You right. No, I feel you, Mike. He getting mad. Bruh, I said T2, bruh. What the fuck? Okay, I get you. T2 was the best. You right. My bad. Bro, he got hot. I said T2, nigga. T2. Judgment Day. It's Judgment Day. Look, damn. Motherfuckers, y'all be yelling at me and treat me bad and shit. T2, then T1, then fuck all them other ones. Hey, the one with the female, that shit was trash, bro. She looked cool, though. I was smashed. I smashed that Terminator. Yeah, you gonna malfunction tonight. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, you better put that in the program. I'll smash with the female Terminator. She looked cool, but that shit was trash though, for real. That T2 female, she was the B1000, the bitch 1000. Like who was she? That shit was horrible. That one was the worst. The one with the female was the worst one that they had. Hey, y'all nasty as fuck. So I say, yeah, I would terminate that female Terminator. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, what are you doing? I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back for sure. Like, round 2. Let me sleep a little bit. You feel me? Actually, I might not, because women be getting a little attached and shit. I can't have no robot bitch like stalking me and shit, because she ain't gonna forget shit. She program me and be looking for me at the club. I don't know if I can have no artificial intelligent robot ass chick with trust issues and shit. I'm at the club dancing to the girl, she come and spray everybody. Nah, I don't know about that. Never mind, I gotta rethink this. Somebody said computer love. Hey, y'all out of pocket, bro. So boom, 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 computer love. You're hella crazy. He said computer love. Boom. Hey, I love that scene on Menace with that computer love play at the park. That motherfucker got out the 50. Boom, 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 boom. Computer love, that shit was wrong. But yeah, I don't know if I don't. I wonder what people, because they be snitching on me. I wonder what they be. Yeah, Ego said he would fuck a robot. He said he'll fuck iRobot. He said he's gonna fuck Siri. Y'all be snitching on me and shit. Ego said he will fuck Alexa. Don't be repeating that. This is for Ego's army. No, they be snitching on everything I do. Ego blocked me. He blocked me. He blocked me. Like, who you doing? What are you doing this for? Who are you yelling at? He blocked me. He blocked me. Ego blocked me. You getting blocked again. You tripping. What the fuck? Anyway, oh my God. Deontay the bomb on my wall. I'm so frustrated. He got them looking crazy. Hey, man. He got them looking crazy. He got them looking crazy, bro. Canelo is accepting the franchise and he's denouncing it. He's saying, I don't need that. Bro, do you know how embarrassing that is? And then on top of the franchise thing, let's talk about it. How is the WBC going to change the amount of clenbuterol you have in your system? Why didn't they think of this before? So you basically wait for a couple motherfuckers to fail and see how much clenbuterol they have in their system, and now you raise the threshold? That seems legit. The WBC is raising the threshold of how much you can have. So I don't know the exact, measurements, but if previously you could only have 0.25 picograms or whatever in, now you can have 0.50 pico. You know, you can have a higher volume or a higher amount in your system. So they're basically grading on a curve. Do you know how bad that looks? Honestly. So you can, okay, so 5 people from Mexico, that's the only people that I've seen that have, like, you know, Ray Vargas. If you guys know of anybody who is not from Mexico or is not Mexican that failed for clenbuterol, let me know for boxing in the last 5 years. Because I know Eric Morales failed for it. I know Francisco Vargas failed. They were both allowed to fight. Ray Vargas is allowed to fight, WBC champion. And then also Julio Cesar Martinez, he's not being punished. And then Canelo is allowed to fight. Oh, he took a 6-month suspension, didn't have to pay nothing. And then he was allowed to fight by September. Right? So now you have the data from all of these 5 people that failed. So you know what type of levels are in their system. So now you've raised the threshold. You could just now compensate for, like, hey, nobody has exceeded this amount. So now we're accepting of this amount. Nobody's going to fail. You get what I'm saying? That sounds wrong on so many levels, bro. You can microdose. It's called microdosing. The goal is, okay, if you're doing anything illegal, the goal is to not get caught. If you selling dope, you don't want the police surveillancing you, busting in your door, right? If you a runner and you moving dope for somebody, you know, you just have to transport it. You don't want to get pulled over by the cop. That's the goal. You know, if you're smuggling some fireworks, firecrackers, you know, dope across borders and state lines and different, you don't want to get pulled over. You don't want to get pulled over by customs or whatever and searched, and they're like, oh, we got to go through your vehicle. The goal is to not get caught. It's no different for anything that's like testing. Your goal is to not get caught. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's no fighter who's illegally jockeying for position using PEDs that their intention is to get caught. Because then they would just announce on Twitter, hey, I'm using woo, woo, woo. Or they would show pictures of it freely. But nobody's out there doing that. So for you to have this data and it's only affecting a couple of people who have failed, and then now bend the rules and move the goalposts and be more tolerant to it because of food contaminant. That's so remember I worked at Lowe's. I told you guys that. So let's say niggas at Lowe's just keep coming to work late. You say, hey, there's a 10-minute grace period, right? You have to punch in. So if your shift is at 6, you have till 6:10 to punch in. We're giving you a 10-minute grace period. And then motherfuckers just still keep coming in late beyond that 10-minute grace period, which would make them tardy. And then we're like, okay, y'all could come 25 minutes after your scheduled time. Who the fuck does that, bro? Only in boxing do you see some goofy shit like this. So let me get this straight. You have a scheduled start work time. They were already giving you a 10-minute grace period. Now, because so many people are late and they can't control the problem or fire them or get new people or really instill that, hey, you got to be punctual. You guys got to be punctual. You want to keep your job? Huh? Yeah. You got to be punctual. You just changed the rule. Who does that? All right. We were being a little bit too strict. Now, instead of a 10-minute grace period, y'all niggas got 25. So if you schedule at 7, make sure you're here by 7:25. Who does that? If you're scheduled at 10, make sure you come by at least 10:25. After that, you'll really be tardy. Man, this is some goofy shit. And the funny thing is, let's say at Lowe's, there's only a handful of people, 5 people or 8 people in the last couple of years that have been plagued with this problem. Why would you change the whole rule when it's not really that many people that have had clenbuterol, that particular drug, in their system? Only people I can even think of is Canelo, Ray Vargas, Cesar Martinez, and Francisco Vargas and Eric Morales. So instead of changing their diet, you'd rather change the rule. You feel what I'm saying? Like, instead of saying, hey, I don't know what to tell you, you're responsible for what's in your body. Eat pork, eat chicken, eat fish, eat shrimp, eat the various different types of fish in the sea that there's no case studies that show if you eat some fucking tilapia, sea bass, trout, and I ain't talking about Austin, you know what I'm saying? Trout, salmon, that you're going to have clenbuterol in your system. So to me, this is just like you work at a store and you see someone and they robbing you blind, shoplifting, but it's not your store. So you just don't intervene. You just look away or pretend to be sweeping in the front of the store so they can do their things without you having to snitch on them or blast them out. You know what I'm saying? That's what this looks like. So these athletes don't have to be responsible for what's in their system. Brother, they don't have to change their diet. We'll just change the rule. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Block Ever USA. Thank you for playing. Ain't nobody reading that. Hey, shout out to my shooter. I love when they write a whole paragraph or better, and then it starts off with "you stupid" or "you're an idiot," and then they just get blocked. Like, you did all that, nobody even read that, bro. That's my method. I don't even read when it said, bro. Y'all gotta at least trick me. Y'all gotta at least trick. Start off with some cool shit. Hey, how you doing today, Eagle? Man, fuck you. Then I'll be like, oh shit, because you're already caught up in the rapture like Anita Baker. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes are so emotional, they can't get past the first sentence without saying something that's going to get them removed from the chat. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if they tricked me and said, oh, hey, what's up, chat? Hey, hey, world, what's going on? Man, fuck you. You don't know shit, you idiot. The field, floor in the field. That would have made more sense, because now I'm already trapped in the I've already been reading. They don't even do it slick. They just do it. Started off, bitch, you stupid idiot, you motherfucker shit, cunt ass bitch. Like, cunt shit ass bitch. Do shooby do bop. Like, bro, I ain't reading that. Right when I see the insult, stop reading it. I've been doing this too long. Why would I read the last of your novel, your Stephen King, John Grisham novel, Terry McMillan novel, Sister Soldier novel? Why would I read it when you just said, oh, you stupid idiot, fucking bitch, dumbass, you don't know shit about. Oh yeah, let me just keep reading this so I can have my feelings hurt. Yeah, let me just keep reading this. Bro, they be loading up on the insult. Yo, you fucking duck lip, bitch ass, shit fuck, frog eyes, fuck bitch ass, stupid, idiotic, motherfucker, sucker ass. Like, damn, because Canelo don't want to fight nobody in their prime. I got to be all that. They be going in. You feel flooring the field, keep the change, you dirty. Like, damn, what? These motherfuckers be ruthless. Easy ruthless record. They be loading up on trying to unload the whole clip on your boy. Oh, you big bug, I sure it's your beard. You wearing glasses, you look stupid. You old butt fuck, shit butt, bitch ass, sucker what, titty suck it, motherfucker. Like, god damn. Like, that's why I can't read, bro. I can't read. I turn into Floyd Mayweather. I can't read that shit. What's that? Like, what? Stevie Wonder. Ray Charles to the bush. I'll be Stevie Wonder on y'all hoes. Ribbon in the sky around 30 young. Ribbon in the sky. Songs in the key of life. I ain't reading shit. Very writing on the wall. I ain't reading that dumbass shit, bro. What the fuck? Oh, media dying. Y'all know that. Very. They be big mad. Y'all big mad. Gang Japan in the building. Shout out to Japan and shout out to Naoya Inoue. He's a beast. Congrats on your victory. Where the background music? What the hell? Yeah, man. Deontay Wilder got everybody looking bad. Everybody, not everybody. He don't got Terrence Crawford looking bad. He don't got my boy Devin Haney looking bad. There's a lot of people. He don't got Andy Ruiz looking bad. But he got a lot of people looking bad. Bro, how you going to accept a franchise championship? Like, that's the witness protection duck belt. How you just accept a belt that alleviates you? Okay, who wants to win like that? Like, I'm too much of a competitor. Okay, let's say you're in school. Let's say college, right? Everyone else got to work to get their diploma, but you know the dean. So the dean says, all right, I know you can't read. I know you having trouble in this English class. So what I'm going to do is put you on the dean's list, and all the prerequisites that the normal class has to do, right? You would have to read chapters 1 through 11, write a dissertation, do this paper, turn in this assignment, do this online assignment, right? I'm going to remove all those prerequisites that are required for you to graduate this class. And instead, I'm just going to put you on the dean's list, and you ain't got to do none of that. Bro, who the fuck? Like, you would feel good about yourself, honestly. If you graduated, some of y'all ain't, you like Mike Tyson said, some of you some rat pieces of shit. So you would feel good about yourself. Gee, I can't do it, bro. Not like something like that. Because you have a degree. That's cool. You got a degree, but you didn't earn that. And I'm not saying that for Devin Haney because he got his degree, but he got his degree pushing for the fight. He fought for something. He was trying to fight Lomachenko. So this doesn't affect Devin Haney. This doesn't affect Jamal Charlo because we know they wanted those fights. But for the people who just got elevated to franchise champion, that's what it's like. So if that makes you what's the Cheryl Crow? If that makes you happy and you feel accomplished, having someone give you the cheat code to get to the end of the game where you don't have to, everyone else had to go through levels 1 through 10. You got the Mario Brothers 3 warp whistle, so you could just graduate and, advance to the final 3 levels. You remember that warp whistle on Mario Brothers 3 and Nintendo NES looking ass? WBC giving out warp whistles. They let you warp. You motherfucker just warp level. You went down a pipe pause, and you just warped to the last 3 levels of the game. How'd that fuck happen, bro? You didn't even play the game. What? That makes you feel good? Bro, that's like playing Call of Duty or that's like playing Madden on easy and then having a cheat code that, gets you to the last season's game and you playing on easy. Man, come on, bro. That shit weak. Who want to play Call of Duty and you can't get past the level, so you go online and find a cheat code? You weak. Them motherfuckers was tearing you up on Call of Duty. Kill streak after kill streak, and you got tired of it. So you just said, fuck this, man. Yeah, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude. I want to beat this game. Call of Duty. Oh, yeah. Rad, man. I'm going to fucking beat this game. Fucking Call of Duty. Who cares? I'll show you a real soldier. I'm going to show you a real soldier. I'm like Soldier Boy. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go on Google. I'm going to ask Jeeves. I'll get this cheat code. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm gonna get this cheat code. I be doing hella much with these voices, but this should be funny. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're fucking crazy. You think I'm not gonna beat this game? I paid $59.99. I paid $59.99. I can't get past this level. Yeah, man. I'm gonna ask Jeeves. Yeah. I need to hurry up and take this to GameStop so they can give me 75 cents for this game, so I gotta beat it. I gotta beat the game. So let me cheat. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'll beat this game one way or another. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna do like Michael Jackson, bro. Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna do like Michael Jackson. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat it. Like my meat. I'm gonna beat it. Like Michael Jackson. I'm gonna beat this guy. I'm gonna beat this guy. Beat. Who got the keys to the Jeep? I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat this game one way or another. Bro, look at me doing the black fighters. This shit funny as fuck. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat. Hey, fuck yeah, dude. You think I'm not gonna beat this game on the sticks? I'm gonna beat this game one way or another. One way or another. I'm gonna beat it. Hey, you motherfuckers. Y'all trying to cheat to the end of the game. That shit crazy. Yeah, put me pound for pound because I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna skip all the levels, and you're still gonna remember me. Remember me? It's Mike from Michigan. Yeah, I'm gonna beat it. Man, get the fuck out of here. So okay, Canelo, he's a good fighter. You can put him in top 3, but he pound for pound and he's skipping levels and shit, bro. What? All right, he pound for pound, but he fought Kovalev, who all of a sudden turned into Paulie Malignaggi overnight. His power didn't show up for the first time in 30-something fights or whatever. Oh, okay. He fought Rocky Fielding, who looked like Aaron Rodgers. All right. I'm going to beat it. I don't have to fight Caleb Smith. Why should I fight Caleb? I know he knocked out Rocky Fielding in one round. Why should I fight him? I'll fight his leftovers instead. I'll fight Rocky Fielding. God damn it. I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him. Leave it to Beaver. I'm going to beat him. Even if I was a vegan, I would still eat him. You'll be leaving the receiving room this evening with Jesus. Let me stop, bro. Bars. Let me stop before the bars come out. I'm going to beat it. Oh, this is funny. So anyway, yeah. Let's just not fight Devin Haney ever. Okay. Let's just never care about the Charlo fight. Well, bro, man, I've said my piece about Canelo. He has a good resume, but he's also like just, bro, you could pick and choose anyone in the world. You're whatever. You're the A side. Cool. You abusing it though. You know? I don't care if I'm abusing it. I'm going to beat him. Yeah, we know you're going to beat him because Kovalev almost got beaten in his last shit with Yard. We know you're going to beat him and shit. It's too predictable. Golden Boy's whole... Bro, Golden Boy got one fighter. Let's just put it all out there. Golden Boy got one major fighter that is fighting the upper echelon-ish competition with a name that has been on pay-per-view. They have nobody else that they... has already accomplished pay-per-view. Virgil Ortiz, he's a good fighter. He ain't been on pay-per-view. Marlon Esparza ain't been on pay-per-view. Senicia Estrada ain't been on pay-per-view. Ryan Garcia ain't been on pay-per-view. Bro, everyone, listen, I'm not trying to create no divide between, like Ryan Garcia, that's my dude. Tank's my dude. But I just got to tell you what I really feel. Ryan Garcia just fought on Canelo's undercard, and they had a huge-ass space in between his fight and Canelo's fight because of fucking UFC, which is an embarrassment because the card didn't go smooth. Ryan Garcia got a first round knockout, and then people get bored out of their fucking mind watching Dateline, aka DAZN, asking random people in the audience questions. That was embarrassing, bro. You got DAZN trying to fill an hour and 45 minutes time slot waiting for the UFC. They were asking anybody in the crowd. They were asking anybody in the crowd. Block Trev C. They were asking anybody in the crowd. Right? You see how they can't get enough of me. They just keep coming back. Okay. They were asking anybody in the crowd their opinions. So you think this is buying time Your commentary crew is whack. You know, they're not like entertaining enough to stall that long. You get what I'm saying? I don't even like their regular commentary, to be honest. So anyway, they start interviewing random people from in the crowd, trying to stall out and buy time. That was embarrassing. They interviewing anybody, like Rodney Dangerfield, no respect. Oh, Canelo, he gets no respect. But what the fuck? You just interviewing anybody you could see in the crowd. Anybody you ever see? It's like the homeless people on BART. When you riding that BART train, and then you see the homeless person walk up, you got to look down, unless you're gonna give them some money, because right when you make that eye contact, they're gonna give you that look that in the arms of an angel, and they're gonna give you that look, that sob story look. You feel what I'm saying? So when you on that BART train, you sitting down and you, because you know, at least on BART in the Bay, you know, the homeless people, when they they go to different trains, they always come on hella like abrupt, like just swing the door open, like damn, oh shit, Michael Myers, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what, like why you so forceful? Yeah. Like they just came out from the snow or something, peel the door back, and then, so you always know when the homeless person enters your train, because they always it's like this epic ordeal, like, you know, it's just like you're snowed in and you were like trapped in the snow, right? So you always know. You look up, oh shit, I see the homeless person. So you gotta look down, get in your phone, you know. You start playing with Candy Crush and shit. You already beat. Try not to make that eye contact, because when you make eye contact with the crackhead, bro, it's over. Because they gonna give you that look, like them commercials with Sally Struther and shit. For 17 cents a day, you too can help Little Tiptoe. And then Little Tiptoe looking at the screen. You got the little fly right here. Bzzz, Little Tiptoe. Like, damn, motherfucker, 3D and shit. Like, y'all pull the camera back. This shit sad. This shit sad than the motherfucker. You gonna put Little Tiptoe in the front, and you know, the kids do it good. Dogs and crackheads are pretty good too. Don't make the eye, not in the Bay. I'm just telling y'all, if y'all come out here, don't make crackhead. I mean, don't become a crackhead. Now, don't make eye contact unless you have something to donate. That's what I'm saying. Because the moment once you lock eyes, it's like locking eyes with a female. Like, me? Are you looking at me? Me? Block proof. I don't explain shit to you. Block him. Okay. They desperate, bro. Anyway, he ain't gonna fuck up my joke. Shooters, handle that. LJ said, bye paper proof. Yeah. But anyway, you make that eye contact and they look at you all sad. 'Tis the season, motherfucker. Yeah, oh shit, man, what I got on me? Man, here. Bro, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, to be honest. What were we talking about right just like a second before that? Ego is late, man. You going smooth off. I'm about to die. Please don't die, because then they'll be like, the Black Channel, they're killing everybody. The Popeye's chicken sandwich, they're fighting for them. Like, man, don't do that. Don't do that. When he drained that catch weight, who Kovalev? Why do blacks fight over Popeye's chicken? The black. Why do the black channels? It's just a chicken sandwich with pickles and coleslaw. Why are blacks fighting over this sandwich? Is it better than KFC? Like, man, shut the fuck up. What? Canelo is gonna drain a cruiserweight and fight at cruiser. Bro, man, I don't even want to talk about that because you were 100% right. He gonna fight a cruiser who has to drain the welterweight. They have to ride in the PT cruiser and all that. Man, come on, bro. All these rules and shit. Canelo just be making up rules and shit. You gotta call me Nighthawk. You gotta cut your hair. I want a kid and play flat top. Like, why I gotta get a kid and play flat top to fight you? Because I love House Party. It's a good ass movie. Like, so I gotta be like Christopher Reed and shit. Duncan Penderhughes. I gotta get a flat top to fight. I'm like, man, come on. Canelo just be making up shit. Gotta babysit my nieces. I'm like, what? So I can't train. You get to train, but I gotta babysit your nieces. Ain't this a bitch? Yeah. What is so good about chicken sandwich? I don't know. That motherfucker killing them. Oh, you from Australia. Y'all don't got chicken like we got chicken, bro. LJ, y'all probably kill each other over a kangaroo sandwich though. A fucking Joey, a Joey Jack from Jack in the Box. They be like, crikey, this Joey, what do you want? Hey, bro, stop, LJ. You know y'all be eating them fucking dingo burgers and shit. Y'all know y'all fucking koala and pastrami and shit. What the fuck? We have Hungry Jacks. What the fuck is that? LJ, what is Hungry Jacks? Fucking Badu Jack, little brother and shit. Like, what's your name? You Badu Jack, little brother. Yeah, me, Hungry Jack. Like, man, what is that? LJ, who's Hungry Jack? I gotta come to Australia, bro. Yeah, y'all. It's Burger King Sane Company. Look at LJ misspelling stuff. Why? Okay, if it's called Burger King in America, why do you guys call it Hungry Jacks? That's really confusing. She said, I thought pancakes too. That's hella funny. I thought it was some pancake, but like flapjack. But why'd you guys just switch the whole name up? I don't get that. So we call it Burger King, and that's the company, and you just switched it. So you got the same menu. You got a Whopper. Yeah, we have a Whopper at Hungry Jack's. Like, I don't understand why you guys switch the names to the stuff. Tell them what you call McDonald's. I was talking to LJ, and she said McDonald's is called Macca's. Bro, why don't y'all just call it McDonald's or just have the little M? What is Macca's? What is that? That sounds like some makeup or shit. Yeah, my Macca's. Y'all tripping. She don't eat meat. Why y'all abuse? Hey, y'all gotta stop because they gonna say I'm the Cosby of channels. Or I would like to talk to LJ about the pudding. Leave her alone. She don't eat meat. That motherfucker's like, yeah, what that rude tastes like. She don't eat kangaroo. She don't eat. Man, come on, bro. Duke, Boxing Ego, you're very entertaining, bro. You're comical. My wife be listen. See, we be having people that don't even watch boxing listen to this. I told you, Netflix special coming soon. We have non-boxing fans be listening to this. Shout out to you though. He said McDowell's. We got the Golden Arches. Man, shut up. They got ice cream in Australia. It's called like Gay Time. Tank finna eat that. The singer. Listen, I don't want the BOTs coming to my channel. That's literally what it's called. Don't be coming, oh, Ego said. I'm not hating nobody. Look it up. Google. We don't discriminate. Y'all do what y'all want. But the ice cream in Australia is called Gay Time. You know, Malik Yoba, he finna go to Australia. Right? He probably watching this shit. Tank, He gonna go to Australia. You got some of that ice cream? Maybe I deserve for you to melt and find some rocky road. Maybe I deserve. Like, what the fuck? Why you so happy about this ice cream, huh? For you to go and find some rocky road. Maybe I deserve. Oh, like, you hella happy at this ice cream and shit. What the fuck? Where Malik go? Oh shit. Y'all got me. Like, y'all really has. Yeah, gay time ice cream. They got that. It's a raining men rainbow sherbet. Like, it's raining men rainbow sherbet. I see what you did there. It's a raining man. Hated it. Yeah. Okay. Please stop, bro. They go try to. I've been getting along with everybody. I get along with everybody. I love everybody. I don't want them BOTs all in coming in. Oh, well, you did that. I didn't do nothing. Please. Everybody calm it down, bro. You get a scoop of the gay time ice cream. It's a rainbow sherbet. You looking at it, just say pride. Oh shit, what the y'all got that pride sherbet. Yeah, what you thought it was, player. Hey, y'all out of control. Anyway, shout out to everybody. Patron pizza. Stop. Did anyone get no Patron pizza? Bro, the zone is capping. Let's get it. Please stop. I'm seeing these comments, but please stop. The zone is capping, bro. I just thought about that. You did a deal with Patron Pizza to try to, because from what I understand, someone said in the stream that they have it in like places in Texas and predominantly like more Hispanic areas. You try to connect to the Hispanic market through Patron Pizza. But then you try to, we had a great surge after UFC 244 for the Canelo fight. The Zone. Come on, The Zone. Y'all got a great surge, but you got Patron Pizza hot and ready. No, they can't. That's Little Caesar shit, so they can't have no hot and ready. They got that rock steady. You begin to rock steady making pizza top. Like, they ain't even got the rock hot and ready, bro. Ego, I told you I had Patron Pizza when I worked in Dallas. It was good. I'll try it, bro. Michael Woodard, he said the comments be lit on these vampire streams. I love this channel. I love the fans. I'm gonna try it, LJ. But that shit look kind of like, it was like radioactive. It looked like Ninja Turtle pizza. See, I don't like that. This shit look like cartoon pizza. This shit green, Secret of the Ooze ass pizza, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want no Master Splinter fucking mushroom anchovy radioactive Secret of the Ooze looking shit. Fucking Foot Clan toppings and shit, bro. That shit look like Ninja Turtle, the arcade game pizza or some shit, bro. That shit look trash. I'm just telling you, that look trash. Yo, Ego, they ever drop Canelo's numbers for the fight? Man, hell no. Hey, View of the Bay, you out of pocket, but I want to say to my Bay Area brother, shout out to the Raiders. Chargers look trash, but y'all did y'all thing. Close game. Shout out to the Raiders, Bay Area shit. Nah, man. That pizza looked kind of weird to me. Bro, they had weird flavor, like Tatiana pizza. Tatiana pizza? It said Hawaiiana and veggie. These are real names, not the Tatiana part, but it said Vegiana pizza. Vegiana and Hawaiiana. Like, who the fuck owned this? Blueface 100? Bust down Tatiana, bust down Vegiana. Like, bro, what the fuck is Vegiana pizza? Nah, I'm not joking. This is the real name. I'm not eating that shit, bro. Like, bust down Vegiana, bust down bust down Vegiana. But now I'm gonna eat it. If I eat it, I'll document it on the channel. But they better give me DAZN for a year for free. Or whatever the deal is, 30 days or whatever. Oh, shit. He said, what Hispanic could eat that shit? That's what I'm saying. And the other thing is, Hispanic and Mexicans can cook. By and large. At least the ones I know. Can cook. They not gonna eat no bullshit, bro. They throw down. Be having a seasoning. Motherfuckers with some of y'all don't know how to season. Black and brown, they know something about that seasoning. You know what I'm saying? In general. You know, I'm not trying to stereotype. I'm just saying in general. They be Salt Bay with the seasoning. Like, I know, like, some people, they like wash chicken. And that's the seasoning, though. I'm like, what the fuck? No, man, I dated this one girl, bro. She washed the chicken. I was like, okay, that, you know, standard practice. You trying to wash the chicken, okay. And then she just put it in the thing. I'm like, oh, no, wait, nah. That shit's not registering. She just took it from the sink to the skillet. So I was like, okay, let me just not say nothing because she gonna, like, maybe season it in the skillet. Because my mama did that before. You know what I'm saying? Like, where she didn't put it on the cutting board and didn't want to get one out, so she put it in the skillet. Bro, she seasoned the whole shit with water. And then she put it in the skillet. Like, you can't cook. You can't cook. Like, bro, like, you didn't even, like, no salt, pepper. You just gonna, bro, I had to Denzel her. Yeah, okay. Oh, you motherfucker. All right. Okay. Yeah, you ain't even gonna at least put some salt and pepper on it, huh? Oh, you motherfucker. Like, hell nah, bro. Yeah, you don't got no Lowry's, huh? You don't got no season on no Lowry, huh? You ain't gonna put nothing on the chicken but some water, some H2O, huh? Bro, she seasoned with water. I'll kill you, bitch. Let me stop, bro. Bro, you should. This is Dasani chicken. It's Dasani chicken, bro. What the fuck is some Dasani chicken, bro? I just put water on it. It's Dasani. Like, you better get the fuck out of here. I can't do it. What the fuck? It's Dasani. What the fuck is some Dasani chicken? So, yeah, you just go put water on the chicken, bro. You could at least got the slow cook chicken broth or something. Like, you just, it's Dasani chicken. Dasani. I don't know why her voice is like progressively getting like worse. like she died. Dasani. Hey, these vampire streets go crazy. Vampire streets go crazy. West Side. I can't date a woman who burns cereal and can't cook rice. Facts. Hey, you ever be on Instagram and you see people food plates and you like, you in jail? Like, when you get locked up, you doing 5 to 10? Say something. You doing 5 to 10? Like, this shit look worse than prison food. That, and like the picture, like when I take a food picture, I try to make sure it's like the light hitting it. You know what I'm saying? So it just look appetizing. I ain't trying to waste nobody's time. I take some pride in the picture. Like, I'm gonna put a self timer on it or something. You know, just make sure the light is hitting it. Ha! Oh shit! Like, make a motherfucker jealous of my plate. I'm not trying to make y'all like see my shit and what the fuck is he eating? Like, you feel like yakking and shit. I hate when the bitches on Instagram and shit, they be posting food that look nasty, and it's shit that don't even go together. Like, dinner was bomb, and it's like peanut butter and jelly and like peas and shit. Like, what? Peanut butter, jelly, and peas with mashed potatoes? Like, you had a potluck? Bitch, you had a potluck? Like, why you have random ass shit, bro? You had a potluck. You had a potluck at your house. That's a potluck. Bro, if you at the crib and you got potluck arrangements, something wrong with you. You the devil. You had a potluck. That's the only way. It can't be. You at work. You work graveyard shift. It can't be nothing else. I know you didn't put PB&J and some green peas. I know that. Motherfucking Lucky Charms and asparagus. Bitch, kill your... See, let me stop, bro. Let me stop. I'm getting angry seeing this shit again. You just gonna eat them Lucky Charms and that asparagus at the same time, huh? Yeah. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cook for my man. My kids is... Bro, your kids is gonna be in a mental ward. You keep feeding them that shit. That's bad when going out to eat is better. You know, because it's like all types of MSG in the food and shit like that. But it's safer for them to eat fast food and shit than fucking with what you doing. That's bad, bro. Ego, a whole one-man show. Man, I've been doing this so long. This is what I do. Can y'all give me one-man show likes out this bitch? Hit the like button. I've never seen so many nasty IG food plates before. The captions talking about, I threw down tonight. Yeah, I threw up tonight. You threw down and I threw up. How about that? Jeff Goldblum in The Fly. Seth Brundle. You threw down and I threw up. Looking at that boy. Remember when Jeff Goldblum, Seth Brundle, The Fly, when he went in that little machine, that fly got caught in there? He was eating them powdered donuts. We just regurgitated on this shit. Like, oh shit, Jeff Goldblum, nasty motherfucker. Remember his ear and shit was falling off? He was saving it in the medicine cabinet. Like, you nasty with a dick fell off. Like, bro, you need to just get the fly swatter in this. Yeah, I can't live like that. Motherfucker, dick falling off, all type of shit. Just get the fly swatter. You swat me out this motherfucker, bro. Motherfucker was nose fell off like Michael and shit. Man, what the fuck? These vampire streams go crazy. Smash the like button. That's a nasty ass movie. Listen, real talk. My sister, me and my family watched The Fly on like VHS or some shit back in the day. She threw up. She ran to the bathroom and threw up. That's a nasty movie. Like, who is the director? Marilyn Manson? The beautiful people. Ah, bro. That's nasty. Like, it's just a nasty movie. Michael Crichton, who the fuck was supervised that? Like, they just had, like, they made sure it was nasty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that Seth Brundle. Yeah, bro, that shit's nasty. That's a nasty. They can't even reboot that because it's just a different time. So Seth Brundle be gay and shit in the movie. It's me, The Fly. Like that's not even how the original went. It's me, Jeff Goldblum. They try to switch it up when they do the reboots now. Fly be all different and shit. Got attitude and shit. Just leave me alone. What? You the Fly, bro. What? Part 2 is better? Hell nah. Part 2 was cool. Eric Stoltz. But it wasn't. Hey, Cursor Nasty. Yeah, that's a crazy movie. I never even watched it, but I know I've seen clips. Someone said his antennas pierced. I'm done. Y'all out of control. Y'all out of pocket. Yeah, I don't know. We talk about hella movies now. I don't know, man. I like what Deontay Wilder did though. I think he said that Baxter Stockman. I know exactly who you talking about. Old school cartoons be so out of pocket, like because the voices. Baxter Stockman, because he had like they would add the like buzz to his voice. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't just talk regular. Like he's like werewolves, turtles. Like you do it hella extra. I gotta listen to him again. I gotta listen to it again to see how it sounds. But I remember his voice had like kind of like insect about his voice, just like Krang was hella out of pocket. What is this right here? We want to get an attack. Like what? Wilder Ortiz, Vegas is about to be another movie. Yeah, we about to do it big. My dude Blue Blood Sports TV, he gonna be out there. Wilder. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna definitely be a good fight. Leonard Ellaby said Wilder's looking good. Luis Ortiz, I seen some pictures. He looking good. I can't wait. I can't help but wait. Animaniacs. That shit was a slapper, bro. He had them LA khakis on. Deontay Wilder is the biggest thing in boxing. Y'all see? Listen, mark my words, because we're gonna get resistance. We're gonna get resistance. Oh, you're a PBC lover. I love it. I'm getting to the point where I love it because I get the opportunity to work hard and say these things and then prove y'all wrong. I really love it. I love it. Because they always say, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm full of shit until it happened. And then when it happened, they just come up with new usernames or they never. Do you notice, when's the last time you seen someone say, oh, you know what, Ego, I doubted what you said about Canelo or X, Y, and Z, but you was right. When have you ever seen that? Now, Ego's Army, there's a lot of people that they heard it from the beginning and they maybe didn't make a judgment, so they didn't say nothing. And then they see it, like, oh, I remember when you said that. They just wait to see an outcome. And then there's some people that they hear certain things that we say, like points, and they'll be like, yeah, I agree with that. Canelo is ducking Charlo or Andre, blah, blah, blah. But they never, I've never, in all my years of doing this, I don't really remember many people who were the antithesis of what I was doing and saying, and the antagonists who've ever come back and just been like, oh yeah, you were right. I was totally wrong about Joshua. That's another person. And I'm going to do some more Joshua videos. Where is he? This dude has been super quiet. Joshua has been quiet as fuck. See, listen, everything I've said, not everything, but I'm just, saying it loosely. Everything I've said has come to pass. Remember before this year, before the first Joshua Ruiz fight, right? Before the first fight, I made the videos that are still up. And I said, I know Joshua's saying he's not underestimating Andy Ruiz, but I sincerely hope he is not, because I don't understand why he's doing these MTV Cribs style vlogs. Who remembers me saying that at some point or heard the videos where I talked about saying it after when it happened? That's who remembers me talking about before the fight with Ruiz, before the loss, before the L, before the knockout, where I said, I hope Joshua's taking this seriously. It looks like he's underestimating the man. He's doing vlogs on his YouTube channel, right? This was around the time where Joshua gave me a copyright strike on my channel. And I told you this. And then people said, oh, you're just mad he gave you a copyright strike. I said, I'm not mad. The shit went away in a month or whatever it was. Nah, I think it was there for like 3 months. And it was a lie. And he knows it was a lie. Or his team or whoever filed it. It was some lie. But, you know, let bygones be bygones. That's cool. Now look, fast forward to the future. So you see all these people vouching for me. Even if you don't want to vouch, you could search this. The videos are up on you're gonna have to do some digging. But if you target the right keywords, Joshua Ruiz, you can easily sift through it and find it. But the point being is this. I said all of this. He said, "Yo, E, you question when Joshua was training too." That's what I'm referring to. Before the fight. And I'm like, why is he making vlogs? And like, he just don't seem like, for a late switch opponent, you were supposed to fight Gerald Miller. You don't seem to be really dialed in, like, mentally. And then I was reading he got a sports psychologist and physio. The whole thing seemed kind of weird, right? Fast forward to the future. Oh, and after Joshua lost, remember he kept showing his face, like on social media. He was smiling and flexing, and putting all these quotes. Oh, never let a win get to your head, and never let a loss get to your heart. And he was popping a wheelie in Times Square. He was playing basketball in the Village in New York. And like, oh yeah, I don't play b-ball, but I'm playing. I came out to the Village after my loss. He was doing so much, and I was like, this looks really like artificial. He wore a shirt that said, no excuses, you know, no surrender, or some shit, you know. And I'm like, damn, this just look real like he's trying to show people after a breakup that he's good. You know what I'm saying? He just lost real bad. The world's seen it. And he's trying to, I'm still in it, you know. I'm still in it to win it. And I was like, it looked fake. They got mad at me. I said my honest opinion, and they got mad at me. Fast forward to the future. Where are all this? He's not acting like that no more. I haven't even seen nothing from Joshua. I don't even know. Let's check. I don't even know the last time he has even posted on his social media. I follow him. You know, I cover boxing. I follow him. I don't even remember. I don't even remember the last time seeing his post on my timeline. At all. So remember, he was posting all them Hallmark quotes, which I told you about. I know my boy. I know my Ooh, I can't say that. I know my boy Cursor. Oh shit. I know my boy Cursor. No. Anyway, it just looked unnatural. That's the whole point. Look, he got one post. Look at LJ liked it. He got one post 4 days ago. Before that, he got one post October 25th. Before that, October 16th. Once again, this from me knowing Joshua, not knowing him like that, but from me like following him and following his career and reporting on him, that's more in line with what he's usually done. You get what I'm saying? That's in line. But when he was that's what I'm saying. To me, I don't think he took the loss well, because he started acting, in my opinion, from what I've seen from him. Again, I don't know him like that. He seemed way out of character from what I've seen from him. And keep in mind, I don't stalk him, but I follow him and I cover his career. So I see the activity because I have to be aware of what's going on. And he was at the top of his game, one of the top heavyweights. And all of a sudden he started acting super weird when he lost and posting every day and showing people he was good, putting these Hallmark quotes. Now he's not even doing that. Where the YouTube channel vlogs? How many videos? He was putting out like 2-3 videos in a short space of time. Bro, the money, to me, it looked like the money got to him, where he was thinking like he just, maybe got a little bit complacent. Where are the vlogs now? Ego, you going to Saudi? No. Especially if there's a UFC card, because DAZN might prolong it. Motherfucker be watching the fight at, 3:01 a.m. and shit. Like, hell no. Anyway, where are the vlogs right now? Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Where are the Anthony Joshua daily vlogs and bi-weekly vlog, all this shit he was doing? He's not even doing it. You know why? Because reality kicked in when Andy Ruiz defeated him. Now it's go time. Now he's like, doing what he probably should have been doing in the first fight. Last switch opponent, you got to make sure you get past that. He's talking about, oh yeah, I didn't underestimate him, but then you lose and then you act like you underestimate. Man, it's a mess, bro. It's a mess. And I don't like what I heard from Adam Smith. I've been meaning to make the video. I'll probably just do it. But Adam Smith of Sky Sports said he talked to Joshua. He said he talked to him. And he said, man, I'm sorry. I have to, I'm trying to find the fastest way to find it, but I got different shit that, I have to go through a thread of me and the homie. All right, I found it. It's just a lot of stuff I have to go through. See, my job is always going to be harder than old media because old media can lie. They don't have to show receipts. They can just say some bullshit. I always got to, I'm thorough in every borough, So you guys on my channel, at least you see that I take the time, the extra couple of minutes or whatever, hours to come prepared like a court case. Old media never do that. That's why you see these old media channels dwindling, dying, losing motivation, losing views, losing viewership. I know they ain't making no real money, shit like that. Majority of them. I'm talking about the commentary ones and shit. That be saying the bullshit. Everything oh yeah, Wilder's ducking Joshua, yeah, fucking shithouse and all. All right. Look, everything they said. All the people that were saying Wilder was ducking Joshua with no basis. Where are they? Where are all the Joshua people that was coming to my shit daily, arguing with me, with Real Brother 32, Cursor, Mir, Jesus, everybody, Jose de Jesus. Where are they? They were literally trying to go tit for tat with us and then saying, oh, your channel sucks and cha-cha-ka-bang and, Wilder, your boy Wilder's a wanker and pussy. Bro, where are they? I'm looking for you guys. I want to talk. They just literally evaporated. That's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, this concerns me. Adam Smith, head of Sky Sports or whatever he does, Anthony Joshua told me even if he loses the rematch to Ruiz, he will carry on for 5 to 10 years. Adam Smith. Bro, it's not. Joshua, I like the fact that he's quiet and he's not. I think that's what he should be doing because this is an all-in type of fight. He got to win this, for the sake of the UK. Bro, if he don't win, the UK is going to be in shambles. Not the UK as the United Kingdom, but I'm talking about UK boxing. UK boxing is going to be real hurt. See, I'm not here to beat around the bush. The UK has great people. They have phenomenal fans. Josh Taylor looked good. They had a great crowd for that. But I'm not here to beat around the bush and say a bunch of bullshit to waste y'all time. The UK as a whole, boxing from what they were 3-4 years ago, they were saying the UK was the new hotbed of boxing. And, it was looking that way. But a lot of those guys, Terry Flanagan, in my opinion, Katie Taylor lost. Joshua lost. If he lose again, that's a wrap. Dillian White still can't get it. He's still never fought for a title. Has this drug case, UCAD. Tyson Fury almost got knocked the fuck out. Really got knocked out. Now he slighted his career. Ducking the Wilder rematch, going to ESPN, fighting people, then struggling with Otto Wallin. Now he's calling out MMA guys and fighting and wrestling and is not even selling the wrestling good. You know, it's just, do I have to do this? The UK is, bro, Charlie Edwards was really losing. Then he ducked the rematch with the Martinez. Josh Kelly didn't impress. Like, this is just nonsense. Huey Fury just lost to Povetkin. You know, it's just David Price. They keep giving him shot. He just lost again. Ted Cheeseman just lost again. You know, Fowler was supposed to be the one to check for. He just lost. Lawrence Okoli is injured. Bro, it's just, y'all had a rough year and a half or whatever it's been. Carl Frampton, he got injured the day before his fight. Some weird shit. And then now he's talking about if I lose my next fight with whoever, I'm gonna retire. I don't know where Dave Allen's at, man. I don't know. But anyway, back to Adam Smith, and then Sky Sports is getting drilled. Listen, if you guys want to laugh at boxing like everyone else is doing right now, go to Sky Sports Twitter page and go look through what they're posting of KSI and Logan Paul. Bro, Sky Sports is making that a pay-per-view for the UK. See, this is what Eddie's not telling you. They're like, oh, we're tracking massive numbers, massive risk. But what he's not telling you is they're charging a massive pay-per-view for a fight. Like, y'all can't give the UK a freebie. Like, all the fucking pay-per-view box office cards that y'all have throughout the year in the UK, you can't make okay, boxing rules, I get it, but it's not viewed like that. It's not viewed as like the Mayweather fight or somebody like Canelo or something. You can't give them this one freebie. You got to make money off of this one too. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just, bro, y'all be getting taxed. Even if it's $15, $20, y'all getting taxed. Y'all got to pay pay-per-view for Logan Paul, KSI. Whatever. And see, you're hating, but they're not going to demonstrate something else other than what I'm telling you. It's a pay-per-view. But anyway, if you want to laugh, go to Sky Sports and go look at what people are saying. They're like, oh, Sky Sports, Adam Smith, you should be ashamed. You sold out. This fight is an absolute embarrassment. Bro, they going off. So, once again, when I just asked y'all, where are all these UK guys, that were randomly saying, won't. Where are they now? Now the UK seems to be getting tired of the shenanigans with Eddie Hearn and Sky Sports charging them pay-per-view. Look, even the one, this is look, KSI, Logan Paul, Sky Sports. This is Sky Sports promoting this fight. Even the woman promoting the sponsor looks bored out of her skull. Embarrassment to the sport. They should call this page the Clown Show Boxing. Unfollowed. This is an embarrassment. This is embarrassing. Bro, they going off. And you notice I did not scroll up or scroll down. These are just natural progression of comments. You know what I'm saying? Look. I didn't like search for the worst comments and show you. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not looking. I'm not like, oh, let me find only negative thing. Bro, you just seen back to back. Bro, this is them. This is the people. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Look. These are random people. See, this is why I told you this new media shit. You can't stop it. What's real is real. And everything else will cease to exist. This is embarrassing and an insult to the professional boxers out there who risk their lives to make a living. Shame on DAZN, USA, and Eddie Hearn. They are going out there with the same rules as pros. So that one person, didn't say anything negative. So you guys get it. You guys get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I like, again, Eddie Hearn said X, Y, and Z, and then you even had a couple boxers vouching for it, saying this was a big look. The Logan Paul KSI was a big look for boxing, right? And it was going to help boxing. I don't even hear like commentary boxing channels talking about this fight. I really don't. So the fight's happening in America. Have you guys don't list and solicit a bunch of names, because it's really a rhetorical question, because I know. Have you seen a bunch of American commentary channels on YouTube who's probably the biggest supporters of boxing around the world promoting this fight? Not people who are at the fight with credentials trying to get views, trying to get the views from whatever's happening live. I'm talking about people making videos and saying, man, I just watched the 40 days and here's this. Have you seen a lot of people doing that? American channels, not covering the fight live, but who are doing commentary to build up this fight. Doing several videos. Like Wilder, I made a video about Wilder's numbers, right? People are making videos. Wilder just did a face-off. Wilder did 2.2 million views. Have you seen that? I told you, everything goes to new media now in America. You got to be popping through us. So I really believe whatever numbers that Logan Paul KSI does, that's based on their fan base. Whatever fan base that is from YouTube, but not necessarily boxing YouTube. You get what I'm saying? The boxing world doesn't seem to be moved by this fight. But you had people like Anthony Joshua and everybody saying, oh yeah, this is great for boxing. People will watch it. But I ain't seen no real interest from real boxing fans. And the reason I keep stressing that, some of you, fuck real boxing fans. All right. So who's going to get DAZN? Who's going to have their back? If you alienate the group that you need long term, then how's that a smart game plan, bro? You can never turn your back on the real ones, that supported you from day one. That don't make sense. Why would you sell out completely? Like, okay, money grab, you want to make some money, cool, that's one thing. But why would you sell out completely and alienate yourself from the people who you're going to have? So when Anui he's going to Top Rank, but when you do the next leg of the World Boxing Super Series and Glavowski or somebody got to fight, or, Joshua Ruiz or Triple G says Meta, who are you going to turn to? You think them YouTubers are going to stay around till February? You think the YouTube fans who came for Logan Paul, that's why it's a weird game plan. We'll see if it pays off in the end, but we never really know because DAZN doesn't really release their numbers unless it's perceived as good, and that's only been one fight in over a year. But, like, for example, this fight is happening now. They're saying Triple G is probably going to fight Camille Says Meta in February. You think around the holidays that people who are not interested in boxing but interested in YouTube boxing, KSI Logan Paul, and following the whole drama and the build up, that they're going to stay from November, December, January, and February and then be checking like, yeah, I can't wait to watch Triple G Says Meta. Bro, they probably don't even know. Well, I don't even know who Says Meta is. So that's a problem in itself. Bro, just think about that. If KSI Logan Paul, they do have fans, I'm sure of that, but it caters to a whole different demographic of fans. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even happy or excited as a boxing head. I don't even know who Camille Says Meta is. So you think they're gonna stay? It's just it's a weird game plan. I don't know who they're trying to have Golovkin fight. I don't know him. So you think a different demographic who don't even follow boxing as much as me, you think they gonna know who the fuck this dude is? And say, hey, I'm gonna keep paying. I want to keep paying my money. Bro, it's a wrap. They gotta revamp. Look at Triple G. He just had a meeting with Eddie Hearn. Bro, he looks sad as a motherfucker. He looks sad to me. Weird game plan, dude. Weird game plan, dude. So DAZN, they got to do right by us, the boxing fan. Because even Bellator, I ain't even heard no major Bellator cards in general. What's the next biggest Bellator fight? I don't follow it as much, in general, MMA. What's the next big Bellator fight? He said, I swear if they make Jake Paul versus Dylan Dennis, good luck. Good luck with that. Bro, they don't even have, the whole experiment is weird to me, bro. Rampage and Fedor, how old are they? Fedor and Rampage, how old are they? Anyway, this is the thing, bro. You know what DAZN and Eddie Hearn's involvement in KSI Logan Paul reminds me of? If y'all listen, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna get out of here. Do you want to know what Logan Paul KSI 2 rematch reminds me of for DAZN and Eddie Hearn? This is just my feeling. He said Rampage 40. That's what I thought, somewhere around there. Smash the like button. I'm gonna say this one thing and I'm gonna be out. You know what it reminds me of? If you want to know, can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell? Pump it up. Let's get it. I'm gonna tell you what it reminds me of. This reminds me of a movie where the first movie was good, and then you get a new director in the director's seat, and then they fuck up the sequel. Like they start changing everything, or like adding more humor or something. Like It 1 versus It Part 2. Like It 1 had a cool feel. It was like more serious through the whole thing. It 2 had a whole different like feel. It was cool, but there's like a little bit over the top. And they try to add humor throughout it. It's just a different vibe of a movie. Yeah, or Home Alone 4. Man, I didn't even watch that shit. You're gonna put Justin Bieber with a bowl cut in that shit. Nah, Another 48 Hours is a classic. Nah, you wrong with that, bro. Hell no. Another 48 is still good. Exactly. Rampage 41 and Fedor is 43. I didn't even watch Thor Dark World. Yeah, so let's say It 2. It was cool. It's all right, That's what this reminds me of. Oh, 22 Jump Street. That's a good one. That's what it reminds me of. DAZN and Eddie Hearn who talked shit about the first fight and said it was trash or circus or some shit, now got involved with this one. And to me, you kind of messed up what this fight was. So basically, Logan Paul's popular and KSI is popular. Without any major entities, they had a fight in Manchester or UK or wherever, and they put on an event that had the internet world buzzing, and they did good. I think they did a deal with YouTube, so they did a YouTube pay-per-view, easy to access. Did like 1.4 million. They did big numbers, and they made it pop. But then this is the problem. But wait, there's more. Then you get Eddie Hearn in DAZN, a different company, and they're trying to influence their ideals and stuff, and they're kind of changing the formula, just like the Bad sequel, where a different director, like I hope, because Michael Bay's not doing Bad Boys 3. He did the first two. So I'm hoping Bad Boys 3 falls in line, at least where it's like equivalent to the first two, because I really like Bad Boys 1 and 2, But now you got a different director at the helm of this movie. Michael Bay's doing other shit. So I don't know if he has influence on this. But even I felt the same way with Creed. I felt like Creed 1 was dope, but the Drago one, it just wasn't really dope like that to me. But I really liked Creed 1. It's the same concept. That's what I feel like with KSI Logan Paul. Once again, DAZN, big company, they trying to throw some money or whatever, but they're changing the formula. They're changing the formula to what was being done. For example, I'll give you the best example. Bad Boys 2 was one of the rare sequels that was supposed to be facts, but they also did it kind of years later after, they didn't just go right into it. Speed 2 is another movie like that. The first Speed is dope with Keanu Reeves, but that second one, Cruise Control, that shit was trash, bro. Jason Patrick, that shit was trash, Rick. That shit was trash. Speed 2. The first Speed was dope. But anyway, it's just like that. These YouTubers, they conspired and created an event that drew attraction. But DAZN got involved. Now they're trying to make this like a real fight and, no headgear. And then they're like changing really the formula. And one of the more important ways they're changing the formula is, to my knowledge, the first fight had a bunch of influencer type of people on the card. Am I lying? Am I right or am I wrong? The UK fight that they did all by themselves without like a major company like DAZN or whatever, right? They had the undercard with other like relevant YouTubers or influencers or Viners or Instagrammers or whoever. Isn't that what the concept was? Okay, Deion Washington says I'm right. And the reason why I knew that is because I remember in one of the fights, the dude, he moved out the way and started flossing. He started doing that flossing shit. And he started doing the dance and shit. I was like, what the fuck? So that was like a moment, and it all fell in line. Okay, Logan Paul, like that, to me, that's the same energy. You watching a Logan Paul fight with headgear and KSI and his whole fan base and the YouTube, the hipsters and emo or whatever fan base he has, and then you watching the undercard, another motherfucker who's just starting to box and he's doing the flossing and shit. But you let a big company or whatever, DAZN, come in, and Eddie Hearn, now they trying to switch it up, the whole formula that made the first one successful, just like a bad sequel. You trying to put real skilled fighters like Devin Haney in there with a random person and Billy Joe Saunders. That's not what the first one. The crowd probably wants to see, like, Devin Haney could really scrap. So I don't know how he'll be received. But Billy Joe Saunders, I'm worried about that fight because he's been in fights for me as a boxing fan. That's been a little bit hard to, and I think he's the co-feature. You know what I'm saying? So you're changing, you are changing the whole formula of what them kids did by themselves. People, I'm pretty sure that, to me, that seems more Logan Paul KSI, and I see a motherfucker doing the floss dance and doing that like in the middle of the ring. That seems like more of the same kind of card. You've changed and influenced this card and made it like half real life, and that's how people look at it. Okay, there are no headgear and stuff, but you tried to blend two worlds. That's where I think they fucking up. If I'm gonna watch this, let's just go sell all the way out. Let me see the motherfucker doing that, and the backpack kid generation type shit. I want to see that. Like, who wants to see real skilled fighters, doing hella crazy, like doing regular shit? I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it plays out. But I think the fact that the formula, what they had, makes more sense because it's cohesive. It's a cohesive formula. Like, if I'm watching Ace Ventura and it's funny as fuck in the first hour and a half, and then the last 30 minutes is like melodramatic, like Schindler's List is super dramatic. It's hard to gauge the mood because these are two different, they put you in two different moods. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm going to see how this plays out and how it works, but DAZN's walking a tightrope after last week with the Canelo shit. And I think they should have just kept those kids' formula that they did the first time. Just put all Chris Brown, Soulja Boy type shit. I would watch that. I would like, they was already supposed to fight, or put like a old, like Shane Mosley versus Shaq or something, some shit like celebrity. Just make it like a celebrity boxing match. Angry Bagel Guy, because then now you just have It's just a card for entertainment. But they trying to make Logan Paul and KSI look like they finna have a Mayweather career. That's where I think they're going all wrong. They see, and that's what happens. You get, it's just like a movie. You get somebody who try to jump in the mix. Now they all up in the Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. You know, you get all these big wigs and they want to put different ideas to the shit you already had. You see this with apps. Instagram be doing their thing or whoever, and then they get bought out by Facebook, and then they start switching shit. You're like, nah, I like how Instagram was doing it. When it was just regular Instagram, we didn't have this problem. You know, same thing with YouTube. When YouTube got bought out by Google, this is years ago, right? When YouTube got bought out by Google, they try to integrate Google, Google Plus or some shit, into the comment sections. So you would go to your YouTube video and some of them would be regular. Some of y'all don't remember shit, but I'm a creator full time, so I remember it. But anyway, this is just a couple years ago. YouTube had YouTube comments, and then you had Google Plus comments, and they were separate factions and took you to different places on you. It was just stupid. But that's what happens. YouTube was already popping, which is why they got bought out by Google. Because you have to understand, especially with black culture. Let me explain this to you. A lot of these companies wait for things to become and grow and bubble on their own, and then they get involved. Like Nipsey Hussle, he'll be grinding on the low key, and he start making noise in the streets. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. There was no smut on my rep. And once he gets to a certain level of like where people just fuck with him on his own, then now the label want to get involved with him. You know, that's what happens all the time. They want to get involved with your idea because you're already successful, you know, you're already successful by yourself. So they're like, oh shit, he's already making track. We want to make $1 off him. That's what it was. You know, and not just Nipsey. I'm just saying anybody. You got Big Sean got popping in the streets of Detroit, from what I understand, on his own. You know, Ludacris was a DJ in Atlanta on his own. So he was already making his rounds. So, you know, you start seeing Universal and different people take interest in that. And that happens with black culture all the time. Like, you know, when something else is hot, like this song is buzzing in the streets on its own, like Bobby Shmurda or somebody. And then now the labels want to get involved because they want to tax you. They want to put you in these fucked up deals and like get a piece of the action. You know, that's why some people are like, I heard Chance the Rapper was smart. He turned down hella deals before he eventually signed a mega deal. You got to do that. So anyway, that's what happened. DAZN has money or whatever. That's what they say. And Logan Paul and KSI did a thing, and it made noise and made traction. And then now you get people. It got people's attention, and it did 1 million+ views on YouTube. So now DAZN and Eddie like, oh yeah, we can do this. But then the only problem is they start integrating their own ideas, which we have yet to see how they pan out or whatever. Because the way they did it made more sense to me. Just make it all a YouTube influencer card, you know, King Bach versus so and so, you know. That makes more sense. But they trying to switch it and put Devin Haney and Billy Joe, real champions, undefeated champions, on the undercard. We're going to see how this is perceived. And I know boxing resents it. Boxing fans, they resent it. They like, what the fuck? You got Canelo waiting for the UFC, and you got real ass boxers who are undefeated champions on the undercard. Now, Devin Haney might not care because he's young, and it might be, you know, exposure for him. So he's about that. He's trying to build his brand. But boxing fans in general, they looking at it like, this is looking goofy. This shit is looking suspect. It's looking goofy. You got dope ass fighters fighting underneath Logan Paul like he the fucking Van Damme or something. Like he, you know, like he the main event. I don't know. It looked weird, bro. It looked weird. See, Logan Paul KSI won. That made sense. You the biggest 2 YouTubers out of that whole card, and these other dudes are influencers or YouTubers. So yeah, you are the main event. But don't be having like 0-0 non-pros turning pro for the first time, you know, who ain't been boxing their whole life, and then you have them at the forefront, and you putting other people on the back burner like Devin Haney and Billy Joe Saunders' chopped liver. Like, they're the ones that going to be carrying your future cards. That's stupid to me. Devin Haney ain't the main event. He ain't even the co-feature. That's what I'm saying. It just looked funny to me. It really do. Like, why would you put more emphasis on the Devin Haney? You got him for X amount of fights. You gave him X amount of dollars, and Showtime wanted him. Top Rank probably wanted him, and you got him, and you got him behind someone. That's like, it's just like a, I don't know, integrity thing, something. Like, all right, what if I made a card with Angry Bagel Guy, and who's the I'm trying to, who's an influencer that Angry Bagel Guy could fight, like just another novelty. What's the Kardashian that was with Black China? I'm trying to think of a good match and shit. Who could Angry Bagel Guy? Bow Wow. Okay, yeah, we'll use that. So they about the same height and shit. Angry Bagel Guy and Bow Wow, right? If they was about to box, and Top Rank put that as the main event, and they put Inouye as the background, they put Inouye on it, that would look right to you? Honestly. No cap. I swear to God, man. If Bow Wow was fighting Angry Bagel Guy and Inouye was fighting underneath him, okay, Inouye's not the biggest name in America yet, bro. Does that sounds good? That sounds weird to me. You got Shakur Stevenson fighting and the Angry Bagel Guy Bow Wow, and Shakur Stevenson under him. Bro, that mean to me, it represents to me, that's why I can't put so much energy into promoting the fight, because it to me is like kind of a dishonorable integrity thing. You know, like, you value the almighty dollar of the star power you think Logan Paul and KSI has more so than your actual boxers. Bro, I can't get behind that. Listen, I'm good with the odds of everything I say, I mean. So whatever comes from that, I'm good with, because I truly believe this. I can't get behind the values of a company that has Demetrius Andrade as an Olympic US. He represented my country, America, in the Olympics. He's calling out the best. He's one of the best. And you have the whole middleweight division outside of Charlo, and you're not giving him an opportunity. But you value the alleged star power or the statistics and social blade analytics of Logan Paul and KSI to the point where you put them at the forefront. They have some major ground to gain before I can support those decisions. That's how I truly feel. So we don't know when Andre, he's the real boxer that has been doing this. Like, fuck if you're going to fight a couple more times. He's the guy that's been fighting. And you're not moving him in a direction that makes him a household name. But you're rolling out the red carpet for KSI Logan Paul. And I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them. I'm angry at the system. It just don't make sense to me. I hope they make money. I hope they're safe. That's great. It's actually cool that they're able to go from Vine videos to in gamers and all this bullshit to make some real money. That's dope. But I don't like what it represents when you're not willing to do that to people who dedicated their whole life to this shit, represented us in the Olympics. This is your value proposition. You know, you care more about abusing the star power of Viners and social media people to make this. And the other thing I don't like is I just have a weird feeling about it. If the fight doesn't pan out, that falls on us. That falls on boxing. We look bad because this is like, oh, they came and they're not pro MMA fighters. They're not turning pro and fighting in the octagon. They're fighting in boxing. So if it's a bust, then we bust. Not because of we wanted this, because DAZN and Eddie Hearn got greedy and wanted it. So, you know, I have to see how it plays out. But so far, I don't really like those odds. I'm just telling you, I don't. And they already had us looking foolish with the Canelo UFC 244 shit. So, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Your boy putting in work. They can't outwork me. They can't out-hustle me. They can't come up with more logic and facts than me. I don't know. I don't want to take 2 L's in boxing in 2 weeks. So we gonna see. People will check it out, and you know, we'll see. Read the comments and see what people say after the fight. But I feel like that DAZN curse it ain't over. That DAZN curse is coming. I don't know how it's coming, but before this end of the year, that DAZN curse is coming back to haunt it. Whether it's Joshua Ruiz fight, something will happen. You know, and the last thing is Chavez Jr. and Danny Jacobs is supposed to get announced tomorrow. And maybe Tevin Farmer and JoJo Diaz. And they're saying it's a blockbuster card. DAZN just seems like super, like, you just saying whatever, bro. And see, I told you a lot of the energy's from the UK because they're trying to go with whatever Eddie Hearn says. So Danny Jacobs coming off a loss and Chavez Jr., who they don't even have full faith that he can make weight. Right? They're saying that's a blockbuster. That's a blockbuster card. And you know what's weird about it? Is Logan Paul and KSI are supposed to weigh in tomorrow. So I don't know. It's just DAZN just seems jumbled up. Like, so you're doing a press conference the day Logan Paul and KSI weigh in. You know, is it going to be overshadowing it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how this shit works. But that's my thoughts. I don't think Chavez Jr. versus Jacobs is a blockbuster fight. And that's the fight I heard it's going to be. So we'll just have to wait and see. They have no structure or order. Logan looking 30 pounds heavier than KSI. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know what weight is in. He looked way bigger. He looked like 210 plus. And KSI looked like 186. And I don't know, bro. I don't even know nothing about this. He looked way bigger than KSI. But whatever. We'll see how this all plays out. We'll see how DAZN has us looking. That's my time, people. Everybody have a good night. The Vampire Stream. We work.